Hello. Hello everyone, hope you're good. Welcome to our latest live stream. Hopefully, right Hugo?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited.
I'm still here.
Yeah, we're doing, this is our 4th live stream. So I think right at the start, we'll just do a little safety checks. The exits are here and here. And we're doing our first live cook-along. So the ingredients, hopefully you've got them, or if you are watching from maybe Australia, what time is it Australia? They're probably just waking up about now, probably like early hours in the morning. You can do this at your own heart's content. So unlike the last 3 live streams where we kind of like hammered the recipe in the slowest hammering actually ever, we're gonna probably get the recipe done because banana cakes, banana bread, takes a very, very long time to bake. They take about an hour, because they can be really, really temperamental. And I might even add another 10 minutes. So let's just say a little hello. Are we sounding all right? We're looking all good?
Yeah.
All good? All right. So let's say, if you could just let me just know in the YouTube chat, we're on YouTube. We're also on Twitch, so take your platform. On Twitch, I actually put some little emoticon things on, and the YouTube, I accidentally cancelled my YouTube membership thing the other day, so no one can do that, but I will be bringing it back, so sorry about that. Let's have a look. Hello from Venezuela, from Jesus James Diaz. Hello. Good evening, Nick Jarrett. How's it going? Hello, Marie. Hello, Melita. Hi from Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. Do you know where Minnesota is? Like, I know it's in America, but like...
Is it like top? I swear it's like
top.
Like I swear it's like, because it's
like in the middle, top?
Oh yeah, it's always snowy there. So like, you know,
okay,
like, you know,
yeah,
like snow drifts like this high.
Yeah.
So I swear it's like top middle-ish.
It's a very American thing. A British thing about America is that I know the east side and I know the west side, like LA on the west, New York and Boston and Florida on the right.
And it's just a big question mark in the middle of it.
Yeah. I remember my friend, when I worked over in America, I said to him, "Oh, how was Iowa?" And he was like, "Massive." And even Americans said that. But I think there is this thing about other people in other countries thinking about the UK, and it's like, oh yeah, you lived in London, right? No. So where do you live in England then? Where else is there? Like, so, hello, hope you're good. Yes, if you let me know down below where you're from. Hello from southern Norway. Awesome. We should get like a map and put like pins in. That would be amazing. Hello from Essex. Okay, a little bit local. That's David. Hello from Preston. Hello from Cyprus. Imagine if there's a map and we could almost feel like every country, like we've had someone from Fiji, we've had someone from wherever. Actually, what my 12th ever subscriber on YouTube was from Fiji. So hey ho.
Wow.
It was pretty cool. I was like, holy wow. Like, I think everyone else, there was someone from Mexico as well, which was why my 2nd ever video was Mexican hot chocolate. So yeah, it's all good. We've got Boston Cam down there. He's very chilled. What I will say to you, if you are cooking along with me, the one thing I've done, I've actually deliberately not prepped any of the ingredients just because some of you might not have, just to buy yourself some time. But if you haven't done it already, one of my worst pet hates is lining a loaf tin. There's a few different ways. You can scrunch up your baking parchment and then butter it and let it stick. You can soak it in water. That's done it before. That's worked quite well for us. Make sure you don't leave too much water on it, or just get a bit hacky with scissors like I've just done. So yeah, on Twitch, hello from Western New York, from K Fabian. Greetings from Northwest Germany, from Pegatan. Hailsham in East Sussex. So yeah, we've got a stream going on at Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I've got an iPad here where I can actually look at both of the comments. As we get going, if you do like super chats or whatever they're called again, I forgot what they were called, but they will probably ping out and I can probably see your comment. I don't know what the equivalent is on Twitch, I forget that now, but thanks. Sorry?
Bits.
Thanks for being here no matter what. It's really fun. We're trying to do these every week, and it's just a good laugh. And there might be a little bit of a technical fun thing going on because Tim, who was here last week with us, actually he was hanging out, having a beer, eating some chocolate cake. The video that went up 2 hours ago on the main channel, which is kind of like a bit of Inception-y thing. So yeah, if you're cooking along, line your tin, get doing that. But the the chocolate cake they were eating was the video that's just gone live 2 hours ago on the channel. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out yet, maybe check it out over the weekend, something like that. But Tim is actually on camera in his kitchen cooking along, right? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, we have to prep him, but whenever we're ready, we can cut to him.
Okay, so we will do that, I think. We're not sure about the audio. We can definitely get him visual, and we can possibly get him up on the screen, which is awesome. Is that right?
Yeah. I went, you just got some bits from from Waffles29. Hope you are well.
From Waffles29.
Rolf Waffles29.
Hope you are well.
Yeah.
I'm well. I'm well. Yeah, I'm well. Thanks a lot. So we will get going. Line your tin, and the other thing to do is get your ingredients ready. But can we go to Tim in any way at all, just to see if we can test that whilst I prep my ingredients? Is it a bit of a like literally every time we're about to stream? This is our fourth one. It's like, yep, we're ready to go. It's going to be great, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we need to do this crazy thing. And literally about 2 minutes ago, we had Tim's daughter, I think, on the screen behind us, but we couldn't hear her. So even if we have that, that would be pretty darn epic. So just had a McDonald's courgette pie from Nudoc Prime. Thank you for your super chat on YouTube. What's a courgette pie?
He's still not back, apparently. Tim's not available at the moment.
Tim's not available. Oh, right, okay. So,
I've just been
we went to Tim's camera now. It would be his daughter going, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, no, we have no feed on the camera from Tim yet. There's
right.
so we can't actually see anything.
Okay, so this is just something we're experimenting with, kind of like a couple of weeks ahead of that, but it's like, but I don't know, what is a courgette pie? Have you spelt that wrong? Got a courgette pie from McDonald's? I mean, I know in McDonald's, in different countries, they have different kinds of ingredients in there and stuff. My cat, Hank, is obsessed with watching you. Who knew? Ooh. But cats are really good at I could just stare back at your cat. Right, I'm going to get going because, like I say, this is going to take an hour to bake. So I figured, especially with this being a cook-along, we'll get like the ingredients going as quick as we can so we can get that baking, and there'll be plenty of time for chat. And if you guys do leave a super chat or a bing or bling or whatever it was, Hugo's keeping note of those. I'll try and talk as I go along. But let's get going. So line your tin. We won't preheat our oven just yet because I've not prepped any of the other stuff, okay? How have your week been then, Hugo? You been all right?
Yeah, good. I went, it's just been a bit...
Just getting my charge station up.
Just been a bit quiet, actually.
Quiet?
Yeah, apart from that, I went work, and that's about it, really.
Like, we got to work, right?
Yeah.
I have had an absolutely... Oh, this is my recipe box for today's video. I've had an absolutely bonkers week in here. Like, I have filmed this, obviously, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, I did these special Patreon bonus videos. Tuesday, I did a video that you won't see until a week today. Remember, there's early access to the Patreon Vlog Club supporters for that. Well, it's basically the extended version, but that was one called Food. I haven't called a title for it yet, but Food Fusion, where basically I took countries' foods and merged them together into a 3-course meal. And the only thing I will say is the starter or the introductory course was haggis arancini, okay, with a whiskey mustard sauce. I've probably said too much there. And I don't know if I want to tell you if I loved it or hate it, but we did the dessert and a main as well. And it was really fun, really, really fun. Yesterday, I did a new kitchen gadget video, which is actually, that's going out before that one. There was an absolutely amazing whisk. And it didn't even look like a whisk. It blew my mind. It was just this thing that might have well have been a pencil. It was so simple, but literally, I was like, I'm a dad. You know, I'm an older man now. I'm sat at, like, looking at the screen as I was editing a little bit of that video back, going, I'm getting excited about a plastic whisk thing. And it literally changed my life. And then today, we filmed a video where I've had a few requests to test out the Ninja, or you might know that I call them Ginger. That's just a joke. Just literally banter because it's not sponsored and I could be very impartial. We did a review of their 3-in-1 panini machine that also does a grill, oven, reheat and toaster. Now there is a very surprising element to that video, but that one, like I say, I'm so far ahead now and it's really good. So if I get ill or if I want to go travel or something, do some interesting videos, which we're starting to look at, you'll love that. But that's going to be the following Monday. But again, for Patreon, that would be next Thursday, early access, if you wanted it. Anyhow, ingredients, I'm really, really unprepared. In fact, you need 3 ripe bananas. And the riper your banana is, that's the only real fact I've got about this recipe, but hey, I've got Google. The riper your bananas, the riper they are, I think, and I might get this wrong, there's some sort of natural starch in a banana. So you can actually see this one. That's pretty darn ripe. And I thought I had 3. Unfortunately, the girls took them to college and school today. So I have had to buy some new ones from the supermarket. To be fair, I was very lucky to get these. The other ones were green. So, you know, still they're starting to go a little darker there. But as they ripen, they sort of, the starch, I think, in it turns into like more of a sweetness. Bit geeky, not really me, as you know, but all I know is that generally, like with any sort of fruit, as it's out longer, it does actually tend to sort of like get more sweeter naturally. I think it's like oxidization or something like that. But anyhow, if you have all got 3 ripe bananas, if you are making this with me, your banana bread will taste way sweeter and more banana-like than mine. I'm not saying mine's going to taste starchy, but that's just a little banana story for you there. So, hey-ho.
Alex has super chatted. I'm baking choc chip cookies at the moment from Essex.
Oh, nice. Choc chip, to be fair, I did make choc chip cookies today in that gadget video I did, and it was very nice indeed. Although one batch did not turn out very well at all. They looked like door handles.
Door handles?
Yeah, like literally, like, I thought, you know what, I'll just test this machine to its limits. I've had loads of suggestions come over for the ginger ones, just because I think when I've done other ones, I've been like, hey, I think I'm the only person in the world, although they had reached out for sponsorship, I might have annoyed that. Like I was the only one that's like, I'm just going to be impartial, because I was reading reviews on it and stuff and seeing other videos, and it was like, yeah, this is sponsored, this is paid for, and like, I keep saying about my Patreon here, but without them to help support with the cost of my ingredients and things, this would not be generally possible sometimes. It's so brilliant, and the fact that that does allow me to be impartial rather than standing here like a Formula One driver. Of course, one day if the streams are like maybe brought to you by whatever and we've got like a little banner, I don't think that's so bad. But what I think is especially when I'm looking at an appliance when you're going to spend potentially quite a lot of money, I would much rather have the honesty to be able to be truth about it, you know. There was one gadget video I did, banana rated, where it was like a banana corer, and I remember the actual founder of it messaged me and said, can you redo this video? I will pay you. And it was quite a large amount of money. And actually half of it was in Bitcoin at the time, which would have been an absolute mountain of money now. Let me tell you, I saw the price like the other day, like, oh, okay. But I can't, I want to stay impartial, you know. So what we're going to do, we'll do the recipe ingredients as we go. The bananas need to be mashed. So in fact, we might be able to see the difference. I'll get this stuff out of the way. It's quite a nice, simple recipe, really. But if you've not lined your pan by now, your bread tin pan thing, I'm doing my best to buy you guys some time. Yeah, it could look better. We won't preheat our oven just yet because we've got a few more bits to do. So I'm going to get a bowl. Oh, see, when it's like ripe as well, I don't really want the packaging in it. When it's ripe,
oh wow,
it peels really, really well. It just falls apart. But I don't know what it is with a banana. Oh, I could feed Boston on camera the first time ever. He loves a banana. Oh, for my Patreon bonus video, I made dog waffles, by the way, and he had a brilliant Monday. And let me tell you, he eats anything. It was a dog-safe recipe. It had applesauce in it. We made it was waffles with applesauce, and it also had chicken stock in it as well. Because you know, it's a dog, he can have a bit of that. He absolutely loved it. But all I can say, it was a very, very long dog walk that night. That's the only spoiler I'm going to give you.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Spiderish UK gifted 5 tier 1 subs on Twitch.
Sorry, Spiderish.
Spiderish UK gifted 5 tier 1 subs on Twitch.
Oh right, thank you for the tier subs.
Gifted subs.
Gifted subs.
Basically, so it's basically they've given people who are watching a subs like a
Oh
subscription
wow,
to
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Brilliant. Spider what?
Spiderish UK.
You're a spider, sort of. Is that it? Yeah.
Spiderish UK.
Thank you, Spiderish. That's very kind of you. If Boston Cam is working, is it in Spain?
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm just going to put a little bit of banana there, and let's just see how long it takes him. Look at him. Go on, mate. It's like in the wild, the rare pug tends to the banana. Oh, so delicate, mate. So tender. I don't even eat a banana like that, and you're a dog. Right. I don't think I touched his mouth, but just in case. Right, so we saw that banana there. Banana Man. Hey, you were way too young for Banana Man, aren't you, Hugo?
Banana Man.
But if I say Banana Man to you, what do you think?
Banana in pajamas.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Banana Man was an amazing cartoon from the 80s.
Ooh.
When Eric eats a banana, he literally turns into a superhero called Banana Man. It's so good.
So it's like a knockoff Spider-Man, but Banana Man.
Yeah, pretty much. It was based in the UK, and it was just like so good, like proper nostalgia. But I'm feeling this is a bit more firmer. This banana, because it's not so ripe. Do let me know when you think Tim's camera's working, because I think that'll be hilarious to try and go over and see how he's getting on. Hopefully he's weighed his ingredients out, because if he has, he's well ahead. We don't really need to go to him.
I'm back, lol. Okay. Right, we're gonna try and get it all hooked up, ready. So.
Oh yeah.
Bear with me here.
It's all right. So. Oh, your phone's ringing. This is amazing.
Right.
Is it like Tim, or is it someone like random?
No, Tim.
Ah.
We are ringing Tim right now.
Okay. There's a little bit of chat going on, because if we can make this happen, obviously Tim is a bit of a guinea pig for us. You watching right now, if you wanted to, in a future live stream, could be part of this stream, like involved, cooking along. You might just want to watch. It's quite amazing how, like, on YouTube videos, like I think there was this weird stat that I saw, like 5% of people comment, and other people just, I just like to watch, get my fix, and that's it. And that's the same with live streams as well. But I very nearly, Mrs. B and the girls are out watching a show tonight. So like Hugo and I, kind of like having a lads' night with Boston.
Wait.
Very nearly was watching, you know what, should we order like a pizza or something and let the stream pick what it is? But we had some leftover chili. I've cooked a lot this week, so we had to eat that. And you've had your dinner, yeah?
Yeah, I had a lunch for dinner.
You had a lunch for dinner?
So I sort of switched them around. I sort of had like, because I have to rush here after work, so I thought, right, I'm actually going to switch them all around today. And so I had my tea for lunch and my lunch for tea.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm just mushing these bananas up. If you've got a potato masher, you could really go to town on it, but try and get it as smooth as you can. And it's all right to have a few lumps, because it gives you a bit of texture in there, but there is something about the combination of chocolate, and especially dark chocolate with banana. I don't know what it is. So as long as this bake's going to be, it really is going to be worth it. Let me, yeah. And all that, like, it would be really funny if I just gave this to Boston now. He would literally eat the whole bowl, like 100%. Nice. Oh, I can hear Hugo going, hello, can you hear me? Are you doing like a little...
I've turned my mic since...
Oh, this is amazing. No, it's fine. I think it's great, like, because, like, I love that we're showing, like, the reality of, like, we're just doing a... Like, this is, like, Hugo right now is literally testing a call to Tim so that we can see it. It's fine. Hello? Very pro setup. We're doing our best. I think it's great.
I'll turn it back on.
Because we can look back at these days and laugh, you know? Oh, there we go. I can hear you. We have progress. So apologies if any audio slips into the stream right now. Oh!
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We can't see you though.
I can't see you, but I will soon. Right, guys, if you're cooking along, mash your bananas.
Hello?
And I've got one other thing to show you, actually.
Very broken up. Look.
Oh, I presume it's very broken up audio.
It is very broken up.
Is that our Wi-Fi or? Oh, I can see you. Hello, Tim. Well, anyway, if you've got your butter, I haven't weighed it out properly, but we need about 85 grams. Oh, 75, I was close. And I've got 100 there, so I'm going to nip a little bit of that off. Someone asked me today about my scales, and they're like, what, like, do you just love these old school scales? And I do, I just can't part ways with them. I blooming love them. It's kind of old school. Yeah, that's about 75. I actually labelled my microwave. Oh my gosh! Are you up on the screen?
Yeah, we can't hear him though.
We can't hear you. Okay, this is progress. We can't hear you.
Well, actually, to be fair, it might be
But Tim is behind us with his daughter cooking. We've got some command prompts in the way, but this is progress. This is amazing. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. Hey, there we go.
We can't hear you though.
But I like, okay, the fact that we can't hear them is okay, but it looks like they're mashing bananas. That's good.
We can test if we can hear.
Yeah, so is the stream seeing Tim at the minute? No. I can see what I'm seeing, but hey.
We can go to Tim. Right,
We can go to Tim. Can we go to Tim live in his kitchen, please?
Yes, we can.
We can. All right, let's have a look.
Oh no, actually, it's not working.
No, it's not working. Right, it's fine.
Give us a second.
I'm going to show you my. Actually, no. Wait till the video. There's a video coming out where I actually give my microwave. Huge hint in the name, microwave, and aim. Get your butter, melt it up. And there's probably some of you that are already at this step going, yeah, I've melted my butter, because I actually put that on the ingredients, but I thought some of you wouldn't. So get it melted in the microwave or over a stove if you want, or hob, whatever you call it. I'm telling you, very American, stove. And I did a very big debate about grilled cheese the other day. It's like, with Mrs. B, I actually did grill cheese today, and it was a British grilled cheese. That'll make sense when you see that video. I don't want the butter to explode, but I thought Boston Cam was frozen, then I saw him blink. Oh, he's looking up at the laptop, I think. He's like, what's going on? But I have given him banana. We demand more banana for Boston. I will see. I'll maybe give him a little bit more. The thing is, it's a bit mush now, so it'll probably droop all over him. Oh, actually, I timed that right. I've melted my butter for about 45 seconds, actually. And I'm quite happy with that. So a little bit like when you melt chocolate in the microwave, I'm just going to use the residual heat to stir it around and melt it up. Yes. Yes, Twitch. Yes, YouTube. Yes, Tim. Right. Oh yeah, I can see. There you go. Yeah. So you've got. Is that in the bowl? Have you got bananas in your bowl? Can you give me a thumbs up if you've got bananas in your bowl? Yeah. There we go. All right. Have you got your butter? Have you got? Yeah. So yeah, the melted butter goes in the bananas. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see me right now? Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. And then hopefully you can see behind me.
Eventually, very, very soon, we should be able to see Tim.
Oh, just Tim or side by side?
Side by side.
Oh, look at this.
Right.
Right, so the butter and the bananas.
If you want to have a look at the stream now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wait, it's gone offline.
That's awesome. How old is Boston? Boston's 11. It's a true story. I think I told people like when I was on dog walks, so like people go, oh, how old's your dog? And ever since Deadpool, the recent one came out, because of his tongue, everyone's like, oh my gosh, he does the tongue thing. How did he train him to do that? I'm like, he didn't. It's just, his teeth fell out, like, and he's just old, and he just does that.
His teeth fell out?
Yeah, he had like his bottom teeth down there fell out, and it makes his tongue, he's got nothing to stop it, I think. Maybe it was his tongue slowly pushing it, but yeah. We gave him some dog biscuits, and like over time they were too big, so now we have to soften his food up because he's got all his other teeth. But yeah, if you ever want your dog to look like Deadpool, just extract a tooth, I guess. Apparently it's like, oh, how do I get him to do his tongue? Anyhow, we're gonna do our rest of the ingredients, but whilst we've got the butter melted, we'll mix that through.
We'll go back to Tim in a second.
Tim Cam. Oh, because I can see him there, and I can see him behind me. This is like, Tim, I mean this in the nicest way, you're like everywhere. Got my phone here. Yeah, just mix it through for a minute. Just let it absorb in. And the rest is all kind of one bowl. And to be honest, if you wanted to, you could add it all in together. Oh, it wasn't starting to adhere to it straight away, but it is now. But this is really temperamental, this recipe. Like, I really, really hope this works, because every banana bread I've made, I've always had to put it back in for another 10 minutes. It goes so gooey, so we really do need to crack on. The rest of the butter, if you haven't lined your tin yet, use that to brush your tin and stick your paper on. 100 grams of sugar. I've got 100 grams of sugar pre-weighed out because I found this bowl it made just reminisce for when Phoebe was like about 4. She had this special little bowl, and I think it's actually got a name at the bottom of it. So I just thought I'd use that. So that is weighed out. Get yourself a big old bowl. I know what I'm trying to sort of rush this a bit today, because I'm like, I just know this is going in the oven. The other streams we've done have lasted exactly 2 hours and 1 minute. I'm not trying to hit that. We'll see. I don't know if I'm in shot here, but I'm grabbing an egg. Get yourself your egg, guys. All right, oof. Just one is an oof. And let's see if we get any shell in it. Oh, yes, I have got shell in it, okay? Now, I've said this a few times, and people don't always agree with me, and others do, so I'll let this up to debate. I always put my eggs in the fridge because I find when I crack them like this, these have been at room temperature about 3 hours now out here. Like, I find that when I crack them, the shell is just a little bit more delicate. So if you want to get shell out, which I tend to have to do nearly all the time with room temperature eggs, just use another bit of shell. or leave it in there for a bit of crunch. No one's going to know. My mum used to do that. Like, genuinely, my mum, who will be on a live stream soon, she very nearly did last week's one.
Oh, yes.
Babysitting duties got in the way. I used to have cakes that my mum would make, and she would definitely leave a bit of eggshell in there, because I remember I was like, ooh, bit of crunch, and it wasn't really that bad a thing. But I find when the eggs are chilled, oh, hello.
Yeah.
I find that when the eggs are chilled, like, you can crack them better. So if someone's like, yeah, but I want my eggs at room temperature, I find they separate better for the yolk, but then also you can just do that cold, and then just leave it there. Anyhow, that's my rant about eggs. You can poach that and tell your friends.
That's excellent.
Oh, we're going to let egg pun off. I'm going to scramble my brain.
Right, let's cut back to Tim then.
Beat the egg. And we can dump all of this in.
We've got Tim Cam on stream.
We've got Tim Cam on the stream. Oh, yeah. Okay, so how are you guys getting on? You good? Yeah? Beat your egg. All right. Vanilla extract. Okay, so all everything's going in. This stuff I had to buy new. This was £7. This isn't even the decent stuff that's like syrup. There's a video that I really want to do on making my own homemade one, where you actually get some vanilla, like proper pods, and soak it in vodka or rum, and just leave it, and you can actually like develop loads of crazy flavors and have your own syrup. So the intensity of that compared to this stuff, it was £7 for that bottle.
£7?
Yeah.
Scamming.
That's crazy.
Robbers.
So yeah, get that in there as well. It's all just like, the thing I like about this recipe is just like bung it all in together, especially if you've already weighed it out. Eggs are done, butter's done, vanilla extract, bicarb, right, okay. Ugh, my gosh, I'm off camera fighting with the lid on a bicarb bottle. My gosh. Oh,
power, strength.
I can't do it. Is it new? Oh my gosh. Oh my, if it explodes all over me, that would be hilarious. So the next step is making sure that you've opened your bicarbonate of soda tub. Are we able to hear Tim at all?
I don't think the audio is working, but we can give it a go.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, while I'm weighing out the flour, why not? And
right. I mean, with the camera quality, I don't know if it's going to like be all a bit laggy, but we can give it.
All right.
Right, we need to go into your...
I can see in Twitch some of you guys are using the emoticons that I created.
Right, we need
there's
to
like
mute...
a stonking one and stuff. So hi Kazlar, hi Orig Darkwing, hi Pegatan, Spider Monster. Yeah.
We need to mute this laptop.
All right. If we can get this working for like the 4th stream, that's amazing. Like using the TV behind me, I was just going to turn this into a man cave. Like once I'm done filming, and just sit and watch probably finally Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
On the Patreon Discord, we're talking about doing some like Quentin Tarantino watch along, which actually I have not seen Star Wars, but I've seen pretty much every Quentin Tarantino film. A little bit niche, I guess.
Can we hear him? Hello.
We can hear him?
Well,
no.
Well, not yet. Hello.
Not yet. Get in there. No?
No.
I just weighed out the flour without even looking. I need double what I've done. It's 185 grams. I'm sure it is. Let me just double check. Yeah.
He's screaming. No. Oh, I heard something then. Hello.
I definitely heard like a noise. It could just be Boston demanding more banana.
Yeah, there was a noise then.
Okay, I'm going to go quiet.
No, I don't think it's happening. No.
No? It's telling me to be quiet. No?
The suspense.
I actually quite like that we can't hear them, because it's kind of like you just see them casually in the background just doing what I'm doing, and they can hear what I'm saying. So
yeah.
I'll go crack on for everyone else. Right. Plain flour goes in. We've got to get our sugar as well. Where did I put my sugar? I was like, do you know what? I won't prep anything. If it's all in the house, it's not. Don't worry. Oh, it's there in my Phoebe bowl. Oh my gosh, of course it's there. Right, get your flour in, get your sugar in. Come on, guys. Let's pick the pace up a little bit. Mix it round.
Got this like bake off, when they have to do like their time stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on a bit of a timer here, but.
Hey Barry, my girlfriend Ashley and I love your chill content. We just had our first baby girl. Any tips on raising girls to be as polite as your own?
Oh, that's very kind. I mean,
That's from Brandon.
that's when they're on camera. They are very polite. I don't know. I mean, the best tip I could give about having kids, the best thing we ever did was just get them into a routine. Like, as hard as that is right at the start, if you can get into a routine of like bed is this time and all stuff like that, I mean, congratulations on your baby girl. I mean, yeah, just I think the children that come are reflections of your parents, and hopefully you guys will agree from my videos. Mrs. Barry is like amazing. Like, I'm a very lucky guy, let's be honest. And I just kind of go along with that. Mrs. B is just an amazing mum and person, and I guess I'm not a bad person, so they're kind of a reflection of who you are. So if you're good people, then I'm sure, which I'm sure you are, they'll work out good. And no, congratulations. So how one was it? Sorry,
Pardon?
Just born. Sorry, or
Yeah. We just had our first baby girl.
really? So sorry, I've just put the bicarb of soda in. Now get your melted butter.
Oh, Tim's trying to say hello, by the way, on camera.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, look, he's got a homemade sign. I went,
Oh, look at that. And it's even mirrored. Now this is a challenge. You've got to say it, you've got to do that backwards. How are you getting on? This is like Morse code. We were like, should we rehearse this? It's like, no, let's just do it. Let's just wing it.
oh wait, look at it. Oh wait, look at it on there.
Oh, hello. Isn't that from South Park or something?
Sounds like something that South Park would say.
Hero or something. It was like a character. Right, last but not least, let's get these tart chocolate chips in. And if I were you, I would start to preheat your oven, folks. So it's 180°C. Have some foil ready as well for a little bit later if you can, just to be just a bit of peace of mind. Because I've just got a feeling. Oh, what a feeling when there's
dancing on the
bread.
ceiling.
Yeah, dancing on the ceiling. Banana bread on the ceiling, maybe.
Banana bread on the ceiling.
It could end up that way, I don't know. So I've got my chocolate chips here as well. I haven't got any milk out here, but it should be fine. Just want to get it all in together now. Let the banana work away. Lovely jubbly. So that's my advice to you, Brandon. And is it Ashley? Yeah. Thank you for enjoying the relaxed vibe of the content. We're very relaxed tonight, aren't we? I mean, I'm trying to rush to make this. I'm trying to be quick getting this, and then we'll have a good old chat. Yeah. That would be my advice. Just, yeah. Be good parents, and that's how, I guess, for us, it kind of fell into place. Like, yeah, I better not say what I was going to say, but yeah, when you go out for dinner, don't just shove them an iPad. Do you know what I mean? I hate that. Don't do that. Give an iPhone. It's much smaller, easier. No, don't do it. Just, you know, just get into good habits, get nice and consistent, and yeah, it'll all fall into place. Honestly, it'll make it easier. And if you have a second, it's like clockwork then. Although the second one, we've always warned about this, can be completely different. Yeah, Chloe was. She didn't sleep very well at all. I tried breastfeeding her at one point. Do you know what I mean? And we had to just give up. So that is a joke. Please don't take it serious. Just like a zucchini is not an apple, or a courgette is not an apple in America, or wherever it was. It's a joke. I actually did a story on Instagram this week going, like, because there's been a few things that I've said. I'm like, oh, should I stop? But people go, no, please don't. Like, it's my British humour, it's just sometimes. But my worry is that, like, some people, like, genuinely believe what I say is true when I'm saying, like, these British humour. And it's like, no. Like, because they'll tell their friends, and that's how history gets altered, you know?
Barry Lewis alters history.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it. I've got written down all my ingredients here just in case to remember, but plain flour's gone in, chocolate chips have gone in, pinch of salt. Actually, on my video today, the 4-ingredient chocolate cake, one of the first comments I got on it, please check that video out. I loved it. It went up 2 hours ago. We're not sure if doing a stream on the same day that I put a video up is a good idea, but the science behind it, the 3 different cakes at the end, it was a 4-ingredient cake. And one of the first comments, I know because they probably hadn't watched the video yet before the whole duration of the video, it was like, could do with a pinch of salt again, or something like that. Like, I'm sure I read it. You know how you read a text and it's like, oh, they put a full stop on the end. They must have said that in a firm way. I'm sure they were doing it in a nice way because of, you know, what salt can do to chocolate. But I'm like, come on, it's just a 4-ingredient cake. Give me some slack, you know? Because if I put that in, they'd be like, I ain't 4 ingredients. So anyhow, we must do And this is the other thing, actually, the Salt Bay thing. I was like, yeah, we'll just do an unofficial Salt Bay. I stopped doing that because people said I was promoting his restaurants by doing it, and now I'm doing it on a live stream. Brilliant. Put your pinch of salt in, guys. But that was literally the reason. But everyone was like, oh, you're going to get sued by Salt Bay. Is that the whole big thing? And I was like, no, just a few people were like, no, you're just promoting this guy. So that's why I stopped it. I mean, I might as well just be a robot.
Yeah. AI.
Hello, welcome to banana bread. Right, so your batter should be looking good now. It should be looking thick and chunky. If you've got anything else in your kitchen right now, if you're cooking this along right now, if you've got like some raisins or something in your cupboard, any leftovers, some like desiccated coconut, very, very niche, you know, on camera, like when I sort of say this now, like when I add in coconut, when I add in mushrooms, people are like, bleh. I've learned that over time. That's why I tend to be like, today we're doing spaghetti bolognese. Today we're doing spaghetti, no. Just make it your own. Like, just chuck in whatever you like. Bit of cocoa powder, bit of chocolate banana bread with cocoa in it. It'll do a slightly darker sponge. Preheat your oven now. We probably should have done that about 5 minutes ago.
The whole power goes off.
Yeah, apologies if my power, because like earlier I had 3 toasters going at once in here, Hugo, honestly.
Okay. 3
toasters, all the lights on. Mrs. B had the washing machine on, and I had something else on. And literally, the lights in here all went, and I was like, but we're all right, I think. If everything stops now, it's been fun, it's been emotional, but preheat your oven to, what was it, 180, 180C, okay? But please do have a little bit of foil to hand because we'll get it going. It does need an hour. It does say 50 minutes, but really, let's give it the full hour. Even at the 50-minute stage, if it's really starting to catch, have some foil ready, please, okay? Being your teacher, I'm like lecturing you. And I actually, this is quite cool, I have a chef friend, well, I have friends. I have a couple of chef friends, but I've got one in particular, and she is very keen to come on a live stream and just like do some like really proper gourmet food. And like, I'm not gonna race her. I ain't doing no like choppy stuff. Because my theory is, it doesn't matter, does it? If you cut a pepper, right, and I'm sure some of you guys might cook a pepper slower than me, but it'll look 10 times better.
Tim.
It's all going to taste the same. Tim.
We got an update on
Barry's toaster, yes. There's probably an emoticon, I think, of that on Twitch, and it was on the super chat on YouTube, so I will get that back. But yes, the toaster, it was very... Oh no, I don't want to tease it, but that video is coming next Thursday, the Ninja 3-in-1 toaster thing. So my top tip would be if you're looking at buying it, don't buy it until you see my video. Yeah, just push that in. I can't wait to get this in the oven. I want to have a breather. We had Stuart Ashen join us on the Twitch stream very briefly last week. In fact, this sort of setup, how we've got Tim, would have been cool for that. But then at least we could hear him then, right?
I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's an issue our end. I went, you know.
Ah, okay.
I went, it's that everything's unmuted, everything's going through the right, and like it's not working on my laptop or your laptop. So I think.
Oh right.
So I think it might be a Tim problem.
Okay, but we could. I could possibly ring Tim and we could go. How does it taste if we last that long? But anyhow.
I mean, my laptop won't last that long, so we're gonna have to lose him from the behind the screen for.
Ah, okay. So far, my batter is going about half the way up this pan. Oh, the other thing is, if you need a bamboo skewer really to make sure that once this is baked through that it's going to cool okay, cook okay, because when we skewer it, if it's all gooey, and trust me, I've had, like, this genuinely could fail, but if you get it right, it is so worth it. Oven's preheating, mine's going to probably take about 5 minutes, so you getting on all right? Oh, look at this, I can see, look at this.
Let's cut.
They're lying in the pan.
Oh, wait. We go in. There we go.
Hello. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Is it? This is amazing. But imagine this if like maybe like I know this is baby steps, but in like 2 months we could have like 8 people.
Yeah.
And there could be someone in France or where was it? Minnesota, right? You could all be doing it. I know the one in Australia has probably got the late night shift going like that, but you know, this is cool. We're learning. So maybe the next progress in this is some sound so we can interact a little bit. But look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. I think actually, should we? Yeah, it looks better than mine, to be fair. Great stuff. Right. Wait for the oven to preheat. I'm going to say hello. Please do let me know. I love this. Where are you from? Oh my gosh, I've not been scrolling down on the Twitch chat. I didn't think I had any comments on there. What's the oven temperature? 180C. Yes. That's fan, by the way. College, where has time gone? Are they talking about Phoebe? She's at college, yes. Oh, and now I've just seen Spider's gift of the subs. Thank you very much. Gifted subs to Cooked Goose, Nicole, Aliqua, and Lanmar. Put thyme in a banana bread. That sounds very nice. That sounds very herby. That sounds something that I'd like to do and probably regret it afterwards. The combo of banana and dark chocolate. I mean, like, sensible answers generally if you want. What would you put in your banana bread? I'd like to, what would be your favourite thing? Someone's put was brilliant, so I don't know if they're replying about that. Greetings, Barry Chat, Dave Johnson. Hi, Dave Johnson. I think you helped moderate Stuart's channel, and we did a podcast on Bartians, right? Is that right? I'm sure it was. Stove is not an Americanism, is it? Yes, it is. I feel like I'm kind of semi-American from videos. Like the grilled cheese thing, Mrs. B the other day was like, how dare you say that? Over to YouTube now. Noah King, great video. Thanks. I don't know if you're talking about this live stream or, which of course, like I say, will be available as a video on demand afterwards, or the chocolate one.
We're going to lose Tim temporarily because my laptop's going to die.
We're going to lose Tim. All right.
I went, is that, well, he'll be on stream, but he won't be.
She's at college already, but she's 12. Oh, no, Chloe's 12. Oh, 13 actually. Phoebe is at college, yes. Someone's from, oh, Vesna, you're from Slovenia. Hello, Vesna. Hi, Andy Burkitt from sunny Leeds. M. Rumer from Netherlands. Jen Livesey from Notchdale. DP from Norwich. I like Norwich. I've only been there and literally gone to Stuart's house. I've gone in the city centre a little bit. There was an amazing bakery. Blew my mind. Well, it seems like just like a really nice city. I really like it. So I'd like to go back there and actually just do something where I'm not eating really strange foods. Make sure to like the live. The more likes, the more people it brings in. Okay. Oh, you wrote that.
Yeah.
So, well, they've got a spanner by their name. Oh yeah. If you are enjoying this, yeah, do.
The best way to support the live is just to like it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I quite like the cozy vibe, even if it's like just me and you here and like a couple of people. I love that. Batter. Tim said the batter tastes lush. Did you eat it? See, this is the thing. I used to do that growing up, and now I'm like, oh, should I do it? Like,
oh God.
I've got a joke around that, but I better not say it actually. Let me just say it in my head out loud. In my head, not out loud. No, I won't say that. It's quite rude. Hi Barry, loving the live steams. Yes, someone actually thought on the first one that I'd done a spelling mistake. It is live steam. My little girl is a huge fan. She says, hi, Barry, from Kirsty. Thank you, Kirsty, and thank you, Katie. I think I've never had banana bread or made it. From Donny Niss.
This is my first ever banana bread.
This is your first banana bread?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's going to taste better once it's properly cooled down. We are doing a Patreon-only live stream after this one. So we'll probably get to try it cold then, but we will do it warm.
Yeah.
But I mean, freshly baked cake is still good, right? But I think it slices better. Like, and the warmth of it is kind of distracting, but I think Tim wants me to taste the batter, so I will.
Oh.
I don't really, I'll try it with the chocolate chips and that. Like, pretty good to be fair. It tastes like a smoothie. I feel like I'm making a cake, I feel like I'm like cooking it in my mouth though. I really want, I had some banana chocolate chip cookies quite recently, and that was what made me want to do this as the first cook-along, really. But someone actually asked the other day, are we doing like sweet savoury, and not intentionally, no.
Oh, Jack. Hi, Barry. You said in the last live stream, your grass. I'm a greenkeeper, and I'm happy to give you some advice on your lawn if you could give me a bit more info. He donated £5.
Oh, thanks, Jack. I feel like you, by giving a super chat there to stand out, I feel like I need to give you that like super chat back. Although, I think, is it YouTube take 30% of a super chat?
So there is a donation link in the description.
That's, so I would get enough to pay for some of these ingredients, but I was going to say that might buy me some grass seed instead. Yeah, Jack, if you want to help me, my contact form on the website, barrylewis.net, I don't really want to go into it too much, but yeah, our grass is brown and patchy, and the first question I get asked when I say that is, has a dog been weeing on it? He's a very posh pug. He don't wee on the grass. He finds a rock. He's got his favourite little rock, Boston. Honestly, in the mornings when I walk him, it would normally take about 20 minutes. We have a nice little brief walk, a little chat, catch up, see how he was, any weird dreams he had the night before. He finds his rock. We'll just call it The Rock. It's huge. Not the wrestler or the actor or whatever. He's getting cast in everything, isn't he? He just wheezes on it constantly. And he does this thing. He'll go to the toilet and then he'll go, oh, what's that? Oh, it smells really interesting. He'll wheel on it and then turn the other way. And it's like, that's you. You're going on top of your thing. But so yeah, Jack, my garden is struggling and I would love to know how to fix it. That would be great. My gut feeling is I mowed it too short because we actually put some grass down last year and I was like, it was looking like a bowling green, gorgeous, and most of it's looking all right. But then some of it just went, meh. So that would be brilliant. And thank you, most importantly, for your super chat as well. That's very, very kind. And that is your first super chat on it says, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Thank you, Jack. Kimberly Boudreau, hello from California. California girls, they make comments on live streams. They are gonna make banana bread.
Yeah.
So yeah, we created a band on the Patreon live stream last week, weren't we?
Oh yeah, I'm piano.
Your
Tim
piano,
guitar.
Tim guitar. We had someone on the drums.
Yeah.
Was it a keyboard or something? Like I'm vocals, obviously.
Cooking is nice.
Cooking is nice. Yeah. There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen mauve. Oh, that's warm. Ain't no time to slack, so just grab yourself a penny and work that. I'm going to give that another couple of minutes. If your oven is ready to go, by all means, get it going. 50 minutes at a minimum, but we will... I'm not going to say that. Can someone say it down below if they know what I'd normally say in a video? There's such a delay on the comments. The suspense is killing me. Oh, we're making a banana when my bananas are ripe. This is stonking. Drums. That's it, the drums. Oh gosh. I'm so far behind on Twitch comments, I'm sorry. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. And I literally put my eye on it. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. Very fast. Oh, there we go. Now the YouTube's catching up. I will be making a banana when my bananas are ripe. There was actually a hack to make bananas riper quicker in the microwave with a brown bag, but it didn't work for us. It was not very good. And also my gadget video that's out on Monday, the mangoes I got were atrocious. It was like 10% mango, it was awful. But then there was also this large mango. It's like I discovered like something from like Jurassic Park or something. Right, I'm gonna go for it, all right? I can't put my timer on because it literally goes, it's gonna sound like there's a ticking bomb in here. So let's get it going. I wanna get the recipe done and baking as quick as I can. Oh, hello. Hello, hot stuff. Ooh. Sorry, did it get hot in here or is it just me? Oh, what the heck was that?
Bits.
Bits?
1,000 bits. Hello, Barry. Hope you are well. I remember my first video. That was the ad for McDonald's. I've been watching you ever since. If you ever need help with Discord, let me know.
Right. Let's break that down. What's his name? Sorry. Their name?
Zulu West 12.
Zulu West 12. I found as a content creator. You're such an influencer, man. Content creator. I prefer that if you don't mind. I find usernames really like interesting. Like I feel like there's a story behind a username. You know.
Yeah.
I used to use the name Groovy Baz. Because I was like, that was when Austin Powers was around. It's like, yeah, groovy, like the film and Baz, you know.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Well, if I share your username with that, is it, no.
Yeah.
What would be your username?
I mean, my username is, I've changed it on YouTube now, but it used to be called Croaky.
Croaky?
And that's because when I first logged onto my Xbox.
Hang on, don't tell, like Croaky, sore throat?
No. It's because, okay, so the original username was Charles Croker. Because my dad set it up because he used to like the film The Italian Job.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Charlie Croker. And then,
is that a character in it?
Yeah, and then I shortened it because I thought I need it to be YouTuber-ish because I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was a kid. So then I thought, Croaky, and then that was what I think.
Amazing. I just felt like when I see usernames, I've always looked at them as like, it's not just a username, there's a person there. And it means so much to me, even like the start of my journey years ago, when it's just one person watching my videos, it means so much. It's awesome. And like I say, even on these streams, if it's just me and Hugo here and my mum watching, I don't know if my mum is watching, she's probably in an extra in some James Bond film or something. But like, I look at usernames and like, I really like start to think, if there's like a really quirky one, I don't know, I like try and work out the meaning behind it. Has anyone got any interesting usernames on here? I'm just having a little scroll. I mean, on YouTube, it's a lot of people's names, isn't it? We've got Nick, Listening Fat Shahim. There we are. What does that mean? Thumbs are handy. That's a username. That's a username that I really like that I saw recently. That is an amazing user. Like, but what? Thumbs are handy. Do you like thumbs? Are you handy? Are you a thumb artist? Are you really good at thumb wars? Have we got Google or something? Can we do Google?
What's that? Yep, we can.
Is there an internet? Sorry, I'm just killing time while the banana bread's baking. We literally have an hour. Is there a banana bread banana bread world championships? We are doing that. Is there a thumb war world championships?
Probably. Is there a thumb?
Yeah.
War?
Thumbs are handy. You're very good with your thumbs. You could be green fingered or green thumb.
Oh no! So on the Google it said, "Is there a thumb war World War II?"
Is there a thumb World War II? Oh, as in there was a thumb World War One. Wow. Okay.
Yes, there is a World Thumb Wrestling Championship.
Is there? Have they got a ring or something?
Which essentially is a Thumb World Championship held annually in the UK.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you know what would be really awesome actually as a next thing, as if you're Googling like this and we're chatting while something's baking, is to have that on the screen so we can like look at Google together. That would be pretty cool.
All we need is a long HDMI cable and we can do it.
We've probably got like 8 in here, but like we're trying our best, guys. So I really, if there's any technical errors with this, like Hugo, thank you so much, mate. And we've got Norman who moderates, and I think a few people have offered to moderate too, which is so kind. It's just a hangout really, and if I can get some if I can get some friends and guests and family in from time to time, we're just sort of finding our feet, finding the boundaries and things, and you know, it's just fun. It's just really, really nice for me. And I don't know whether to try and make it a consistent night where it's like, hey, at the moment I upload on a Monday and a Thursday. I might be changing that. I don't know if it's a bit annoying if I upload on the same day as when I'm uploading, or actually earlier in the week, I uploaded that, you know, I notified you guys that I was going to go live, but like some of you guys were clicking going, oh, I've got to wait 48 hours for this. So it's kind of like maybe helping to educate you guys that it'll always be on a certain date, like a schedule, but at the moment we quite like just mixing it up, and what will be
testing different days.
Yeah. Barry, can you do that chicken banana clip that's trending on TikTok at the moment, please? Is that like a dance or something?
I have no idea.
Oh, Dave Birch says, reminds me of that advert, what if cats had thumbs? Is that an advert that I've missed? I mean, I don't watch much telly, folks. I literally create, and any chance I get, I'll try and walk the dog. Like literally, I love fresh air.
Laura
I play football
Rose
and tennis as well.
has gifted a lot of subs.
Sorry?
Laura Rose has gifted a lot of subs.
Laura Rose?
Yes, Miss Laura Rose has gifted a tier 1 to... It's not telling me the amount. It's just,
oh, Laura Rose is gifting 10 tier 1 subs to Barry Lewis's community. They've gifted a total of 10 in the channel. What?
So they gifted 10 subscriptions to your channel.
So what does that mean?
So
like to other people?
Yeah, to other people.
So how does she pick them?
I think it just goes to random people.
Thank you so much, Laura Rose. That's really, so it just goes to random people?
I think so, yeah.
I don't, like, this is so, like this, like, I've got a screen here of
chat?
YouTube and Twitch. I'm like, I'm kind of YouTube side here, like, what is this? But thank you. You gifted one to the new Blade Runner, Viggledy, Witchfired. Everyone's saying, wow, amazing. Oh, it says, come on, Barry, Hugo, tell Barry about that amazing guest. I've got it. If you like the fresh air, you must like Walker's crisps. Brilliant. That's a good joke. I like it. Excuse me. Do you mind if I just have a little drink a minute? Oh, have we got the Cooking is Nice song preloaded on the off chance? It doesn't matter. I'm just thinking, if I, like the other week when I needed the toilet.
We do, I think it is in, I do have it in the stream pack, so I can add it very quickly. To be fair, last week, exclusive, we had the Bartians intro queued and we never used it.
Did we? Yeah, we did, yeah. It was if Stuart could join us, we'll play it, and then it just worked. I said sorry. I just spoke to Stuart earlier today, and it was like, I'm sorry. Well, it did kind of worked all right. What happened to the cameraman you had? Well, Cam, he left because he got an opportunity to work on boats, speedboats all around the world. And my brother-in-law, Tom, who was working with me, he actually always wanted to be a teacher, it turns out. So then he's now gone and worked at the local college, which I'm not going to name it, but there's a couple of local ones. There's many. So don't go and stalk him. So like, I was like a bit gutted when he said that, because I was enjoying it. But at the same time, I can't hold him back, especially family. And yeah, I think he's really enjoying it. And that's great. So yeah, so for me, it's kind of delayed me getting out here and like to be able to bring this to life now is the real good thing. And yeah, there's no bridges burned, or especially with family, with Tom, but with Cam as well. If things never worked out with him, we did some really cool stuff. And of course, Hugo is well skilled in this. He's got a job at the moment, but you know, he's helping me fantastically with these streams. There's just so much exciting stuff going on at the moment. And obviously Tim as well, who was here last week, he's helped me with some videos in the past as well. There's lots of people that can help me with certain things. But I'm learning I have to sort of tiptoe. Do you know what I mean? Like over the years, I've done different things and everyone's like, no, I hate change. And it seems to be, although maybe 5% of people are not really liking this. Like I'm being quite stubborn this time and saying, no, like I've built this in my garden. I'm like my garden kitchen is here. My house is literally like 2 meters away. It's
10
fine.
steps.
Yeah, and like I couldn't be doing this in my house right now. Mrs. B is really liking it because for her, bless her, the kitchen is now a kitchen and not a part-time studio with loads of stuff going on. But I will still surprise you and film out there from time to time. And of course, as we've seen, Mrs. B will come in the videos of my friends and family. And like this, I wouldn't be able to do this right now and explain this without making this reality. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. How are we doing for time? I feel like my watch just stopped. Have we got a way of finding out when I put this in?
Do you not set a timer?
No.
I noticed. I saw a comment saying, "Did anyone set a timer?"
Yeah. Did anyone set a timer? This is amazing. We've got like people watching that could probably tell me. So my watch is now saying 7:37, but I feel like I put it in at 25 to 8, which is actually in the future, Marty. Sorry, I had to do it. Miss Laura Rose, you are most welcome. There we go. 60 minutes so far. No, it's not been 60 minutes. DP UK subscribed with Prime. I'm just seeing this on Twitch, sorry. Oh, Twitch, you can choose people to gift to or choose that the algorithm selects the lucky gift receivers. Ah, okay. I'm still learning. Ashens uses Jimmy in his Twitch quiz, and we called our cat Sausage Biscuits for a while, so yeah. Fair play to them, thanks for the answers. You're welcome. Everything happens for a reason. It does, and ultimately, there's no point, if someone gets an opportunity, like, you know, like with Cam, like to go and do speedboats around the world, and he's incredible at what he was doing, and like, I wasn't really ready here either, so I'm sure he's having a brilliant time. Very much like a guy that like has seen a lot of the world and got a chance to do more, so I can't hold that back. And with Tom, it's like, his dream has always been to work in education as a teacher, so I'm like, that's awesome. Do you know what I mean? So just go ahead and do it. I mean, kind of wish you told me a few months before. That would have been great, so I didn't have to introduce you to the audience and then be like, so long. Good luck. But I saw him last weekend and we're going great. You know, I'm really happy for him. So, you know, he's family after all, right? Some people just hate change. They do, thumbs are handy. I mean, change has been an interesting challenge for me on this channel. Some people love it and hate it and stuff, but I'm sticking with this 100%. Like, I'm loving it. Like, no other time could I have filmed the amount of times I have this week and still be able to do a live stream. And if I really, really wanted to, once this live stream's over, I could go to the 24-hour supermarket and film again. How cool is that? That definitely wouldn't annoy Mrs. B. Boston would probably get a little bit tired. You know, he's probably got one of those things when kids appear on channel TV and film. What is it, like a release form or chaperone?
Yeah.
He's going to need his own chaperone. Like, come on, mate.
Yeah.
Needs more dog biscuits here. What's going on? Yeah. What's this?
Just got a new super chat.
Thank you, Kyle L, for the super chat. I make a lot of banana bread and found that ripening bananas in the oven reduces bitterness and gives more of a sweetness. Yes, I think I tried to explain that at the start, but you've just summarised it way better. I don't know if you caught the start, but one of my bananas, so 33% of my banana bread, imagine that if I could like halve it. Maybe I'm getting a bit geeky based on the video that I put up today with the chocolate cake thing. If you haven't seen it yet, I mean, you tried it with Tim, right?
Oh,
in
it
here.
was delicious. I even commented on the video and I went, the triple Cookalong was the best.
Like, you guys was out here last week and I was doing the live stream and I could see it. I didn't realise how much you ate of it. It was like amazing.
Oh no, Tim was, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was...
but like...
Yeah, we were both...
Well, it was all in the Tupperware. Like, it all kind of merged together. But
the popcorn was disgusting.
The popcorn? You didn't like the popcorn?
Do you know what, me and Tim both thought it was like... Oh,
I loved it. And Mrs. B hated it too. But like, if you get a chance to watch the chocolate cake video, perhaps over the weekend, there is like especially on that third one, where if you didn't know the concept of the video, it's basically like I found in a magazine a double baked cake recipe. So I was like, okay, I know what this recipe is roughly. We'll do a 4-ingredient single bake. We'll do a double, which when I baked it, because you bake half of it and put the rest on, it was like ginormous. And because I was waiting for it to all cool down, we kind of took a punt and did the triple one. I won't do any more spoilers, but when I looked at the wedge of that triple bake cake, still 4 ingredients, the same amount of ingredients, the layers that you get, the depth, the crazy stuff that happened to you. I mean, I really needed like a scientist to be with me going, yes, that's because of this molecular structure that's going like this. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was chocolate cake. My top tip would be, if you just want chocolate cake, one bake. If you really want the complexity, the richness, like potential chewy crust, fudginess, denseness, what the heck? You know, just that sort of explosion, that journey, that like adventure, Phileas Fogg on your tongue of chocolate cakeness.
Okay.
Getting pretty deep there, sorry.
Laura Rose has gifted another sub to...
Another one?
To Deadly Lily Rose.
Sorry, Laura Rose on Twitch has gifted a sub to... I feel like an old man in my glasses. Right, what's this then? Not quite there yet, although my kids are really making me feel like that. Even Boston does sometimes. But there was something, a phrase that, oh, Phoebe this morning. How was your day yesterday? I said to her. It's like, yeah, it's peak.
Peak?
Peak. What the heck is peak mean?
It's peak.
Like peak as in... When I think of peak, I think of like Tim Peak, maybe. Like when I whip my egg meringues at the moment, I'm like, oh, stiff Tim Peaks. Everyone's like, why have you put a picture of an astronaut on your video when you've whipped egg whites and you've formed peaks? Like, because his name was Tim Peak.
We need a celebration. You've just hit 800 followers on Twitch.
Have I?
Yeah.
Blimey, we've doubled it since last week.
Yeah. We were at
wow, that's
464
awesome.
last week before we even started.
360. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I know. 801.
80. Well, guys, I don't know. This is cool. I mean, I'm a YouTube guy, but I figured, hey, Twitch is a live stream place. It's just really cool, and I do actually want to cast this out further. I want to go to other platforms too, because I feel like there's some people that are like, no, I created this Facebook account to keep up with my grandson. That's where I'm going to stay. Okay, that's the official voice of a male from Birmingham.
Zulu West has gifted 10 subs.
I don't get this. I'll tell you, Hugo, you might have to come here in a minute and just give a lecture on what this all means. Or actually, I might just have to pay attention when we're not streaming.
And then also Eloise has super chatted. Watched every stream so far, absolutely loving them.
Oh, thank you, Eloise. That's really, really kind. Thank you for the super chat and enjoying the stream. That is really... Oh, I tell you what, if you're cooking along, hey, smell that. Get a load of that.
Robert Charlton has super chatted. When making cookies, make an indentation in the middle, fill it with peanut butter, close into a ball, then cook.
I'm making banana bread and you've just trumped my recipe, haven't you? Unbelievable. Robert Charlton.
Again, Robert Charlton's here every single stream with super chats.
Robert Charlton. I see your comments on my videos over the years. Thank you so much for being there. I see usernames. Thumbs are handy is going to stay with me. Actually, back to the username chat. Was there any, like, I missed the comments, I'm afraid, but because we've got names on YouTube. We've got, like, Natasha Flanagan. Enjoying my sister's chocolate banana muffin while watching your baked banana bread, which is chocolate in it. It's the same thing, but in muffin version. In fact, if you just pour that batter into muffin tins, it would cook away. Why didn't I do that? We could be down the pub, Hugo.
What? What? Yeah.
We could be done.
Streaming from the pub.
Yeah, steaming.
Steaming from
We'd be
the pub.
steaming, like, properly in the pub.
And then we can do that egg hack that you showed on that short, you know, when you've got the egg in a packet of crisps.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. That literally blew my mind. So, sorry. Thank you, Eloise, for the super chat. Watched every stream so far. Thank you very much. If you've missed the other streams, like I said before, you can go back. There's a playlist in the description of this video. You can go back and watch any of them and see us bumbling our way through them so far. But it's fun. And I kind of like with Hugo here, like, it doesn't have to be perfection. I think you were not worried about it, but just like with Tim's call then, it's like, it doesn't matter.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It's cool, right? Like, if you've seen my videos, like, you'll know that it doesn't matter because in a strange way, okay, I could say it's a bit stupid me saying this being in the garden kitchen with some nice lights, but you do need to see what I'm doing. There's a sort of compromise, and maybe it will slightly get better, who knows. But I don't want it to become too polished, or at least see the progress a little bit so you feel like you're part of that journey. Otherwise, it'll be like, I'll end up becoming everything that YouTube and Twitch, hi Twitch, wasn't meant to be. It was like the Wayne's World, the guys in the garden like doing TV on the satellite channels underground in their garage, and this is kind of what I feel like this is, like my garden kitchen. I'm like, we're Wayne and Garth.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what, I've seen little bits of Wayne World.
You've seen Wayne's? That's so good. Wayne's World 2 is one of my favourite movies of all time.
The sweet dispenser in the car, is that the film? Where they, like,
I think that's in the first one, but yes.
Yeah.
When they do the YMCA dance in the second one, that whole chase scene, so good. There's another scene where they go to a McDonald's drive-through kind of thing, and it's like, there's a sign that says, oh gosh, what does the sign say? I think it's something like, if we get your order wrong, you can have the meal for free. And then Mike Myers is like, hi, burger and ice and oceans of shake. And then like they read it back perfect, and he's like, yeah. I mean, hopefully it's probably funnier in the film. Christopher Walken is in that film as well, I think. Yes, he is. My mum met Christopher Walken. My mum painted his face.
Painted his face?
Yeah. What? He was over in Bristol doing a show, this thing called The Outlaws that was on BBC last year or a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, with Stephen Merchant. It's on Netflix. I think it's called something else. But it's a BBC show filmed in Bristol, and it's really good. I watched it because my mum said she was in it. I think I shared this story before. Turns out they filmed both series at the same time. She's literally in the last episode as face painter in episode 2, series 2, episode 2. So I actually ended up getting into that series passionately for my mum, because I like to see it. Her in things, it's good. She does lots of extra work. She tells me she sits in a caravan sometimes all day to be in an episode of Doctor Who or something. They don't use her. She still gets paid. That's brilliant, isn't it? They're like, oh yeah, they just use me. I just walked on in the background. But other times, I think her biggest one still to this day is Blackball, the film with Vince Vaughn years ago. She's in this boardroom with him. But my mum's other claim to fame, and crikey, when I get her on a stream, we'll have some fun.
I can't wait for that stream.
Yeah, she's so like, we'll try and get her soon, because she's like, I'd actually quite like my mum to stream with me regularly. It would just be so fun. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, she's in the boardroom scene with, but no, the other thing she told me, said, and this is just what my mum just tells me in passing. She's like, oh yeah, I was in a lift with Rod Stewart in Las Vegas and he winked at me. I was like, pretty certain he probably winks at everyone, Mum, but might have had something in his eye. Well, hang on a sec. I don't know if my watch is going slow, but it's only 7:45, and I feel like this has been in there for hours. So if you are cooking along, you should be getting, this is cool, the same waft as me.
It does smell so good in it.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yes, Hugo. I was really worried. I'm going to have a little look. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's doing all right, actually. I don't think it's going to be very high, but I did use a bigger tin, so apologies about that.
Someone mentioned Mrs. B did not like that video with the darts. I saw that video when she went, you put darts in.
Yeah. The really funny thing is the floor that we've got is really like quite good quality. I laid it myself, actually. Very expensive stuff, and the darts were the cheapest things I could find. The floor, a little bit like the story I was saying about me running over a badger. Did I say that in the stream, or was that on a story? That was on a story today. I'll share that story if you want. But yeah, the darts, they literally did no damage to the floor whatsoever. Of course, Mrs. B was like, you're throwing darts at the floor. And a lot of the comments were like, oh my gosh, you should divorce him for that. It's all like, yeah, I paid for that floor. I know what I'm doing. And yes, in here, we could be throwing the darts. And the studio was ready then, we could have done that. But I think next time I'll probably just do it with, I actually played tennis to a fairly okay standard. I was thinking of going out to the tennis courts and putting some sort of like grid on the floor or in the service box and serving. I've got a very good left-handed kick serve, right? If you're right-handed, it's going on your backhand and you ain't getting it. I promise you. Actually, if you're good at tennis, you probably are. But I'll put you right in the fence and then it'll pop it up and then I'll put it in the net. Technical term there. Do you play any sports, Hugo?
No. So my parents do cycling and I used to do a bit of cycling.
Cycling?
Yes, that's what we follow mainly. But
anything with cycling, you get a saddle sore, don't you?
Yeah.
But then you probably get used to it.
Yeah, so that was our sport. But
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, as a kid, I used to do a lot. But
Alright.
then it's sort of
Nice.
YouTube was my sport.
YouTube is
Watching
sport.
YouTube.
It's a warm-up. Like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to edit this video now. All right, do some video reps. I still play football, somehow six-a-side, with some of friends that have appeared in videos, mainly Jimmy D. James. We play every Wednesday night. We played last night. We actually had a couple of youngsters helping us out, which was cool because the other team actually had an older side for a change. Normally, we hold our own. We do pretty good. My mate Bobbit as well sometimes appears when he can. And yeah, it's a good old chuckle. So like, I don't want to ever stop doing those things because, well, the amount of food I eat, if I didn't do that and walk the dog, I'd probably be enormous. Not that I'm not big now, but just like, it would be unbelievable. So yeah, I think, I don't know how I got onto sports and stuff. Why, how did I get onto, oh, I wanted to tell you about the badger story.
The Badger.
Yeah.
Barry Badger.
Long story short, I hit a badger with a car that I had. It was the Fiat Cinquecento, which if you've seen the In-Betweeners movie, or the In-Betweeners, where they've got the red car with the yellow door or vice versa, basically one of those. No safety whatsoever.
Did it have a tape deck?
Yes, I think it did. It had a tape deck with actually a cable coming out of it where I could put CDs in it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I was going down some dark country lane. It's a much longer story than that, but I hit a badger and the badger was fine. It literally ran off, but it hit my oil sump of my car and it was like completely written off. And I had to go to work the next morning, but I was actually in Chester, which is near Liverpool, Liverpool, Manchester area, northwest of England. So to everyone else, about 4 hours away. I feel like I'm saying that to an American. 4 hours away, miles away. 4 hours, man, that's where I go to get my cigarettes. Sorry, that's my best impression. You know, 4 hours, you call that a long way? We go that way just to get our oil. Yeah, 4 hours is a long old way, especially when it's 2 in the morning and you're driving home and you've got work at 9. I left really late. It was a bit bad of me, really. But the lanes were quiet and I was trying to pick up the motorway, or AKA the highway, wherever you're from. I'm trying to pick that up and this badger just came out and just protested and I hit that thing and it was like just a stubborn animal. Imagine Boston, but just like worked out. I need to find the picture of Boston actually, because when he was, when I first got him, and it's weird because he looks a bit like him now. They all look the same. The breeder gave me a picture of Boston, Boston's dad, and I was like, blimey, he is absolutely built. He looked like being in Arnold Schwarzenegger. Should be on like that beach in California. But Boston is slowly getting those features as he's getting older. He's so grey, bless him. But we all love him. And he gets fed well. The Patreon bonus video I posted on Monday where we did the dog waffles, it was applesauce in these waffles with chicken stock. Oh my gosh. The dog blooming loved it. Absolutely. All right, let me look at some comments, sorry. Whoa. Chat paused due to Scott. Sorry, I had a deer run into my car the other week, 8K or damage and no venison afterwards. Sorry, well, I shouldn't laugh at that. 8K damage, wow, but a deer. Now that's an animal. And I mean, I know it was expensive. How expensive was it? It was dear. Well, hey. Marmite always makes me think of Hammerite, and apparently it tastes the same. Do you like Marmite, Hugo?
Well, the last time I had it, I was probably about 6.
Really?
So I haven't tasted it in a while.
I can't stand Marmite, and this kind of goes back to the tip that we had earlier about suggestions for like your newborn and growing them up. Mrs. B loves Marmite. And the marketing for it is literally you either love or hate it, right? And she literally gave the girls Marmite as soon as they could, like on toast, but well buttered and that, and they love the stuff. There's an actual Nigella Lawson recipe of Marmite spaghetti. Blooming love it. Oh, is Boston dreaming? If we can catch this, we'll leave him a minute, but he might, and if he doesn't do it, maybe I could pretend to do it. Just wipe away that little puggy sleepy dust, mate. Go on. Oh, I see, he's having a clean. Oh, no, I've never, ever properly caught it on camera. When he dreams, he goes...
It happened on the Patreon stream one time, didn't it?
It happened on a Patreon stream, did
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I've never put it on a main video, and it's like, oh, no. Like, I really want to just show it, especially live. It's like, anything can happen. Oh, my gosh, I'm so far behind. Apologies for the super chat when I didn't watch from beginning. I just got excited when it comes to the few baking recipes I love. That's all right. No worries. Barry's Boston Badger. But Boston is starting to look like a seal in some places, like in some poses. Yeah, I feel like that beanbag, and like it's not the best bed for him because like he sits in that thing and it is. I mean, who doesn't love a beanbag? He is in heaven. It's not the best bed for him to be like active and interested in the video. It's just like, could you just imagine sitting here in a beanbag? He'd be asleep as well, right? His other bed in the house is like quite firm, so he's always upright, like alert. But right now, if we can really get him dribbling and dreaming, that would be absolutely hilarious. It's only 10 to 8.
Rolf Waffles has said, Boston Cam or Riot.
Boston, is it not on?
No, it is on.
Ah, right. Oh, my banana bread's looking all right, actually. I'm just going to have a little peek. A little tin peek. Oh, yeah. To be fair, that looks like it's, because it's like halfway up the tin, it looks like it's cooking fairly well, but that gets me every single time. So I am going to push it. I will get some foil ready just in case. Part of me is mulling over, actually, washing up.
Oh, yeah, they just said full Boston Cam or Riot.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Full for a second.
Because
he could do like Boston Cam, and I could just like literally wash up and just chat while he's just dreaming. Boston annoyed with your noise. HG got up, looked and huffed. He does huff a lot, but he's actually. Oh, he's looking at me. You all right? We good? We having a standoff? What's that? He's going deaf, so. Like, treats? Treats? It's a cats. Where's the cats? Who's that? These are like key phrases that I say to him over the years, and he's slowly like prioritizing. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out in the car? Car, when I say that, I need to be having a bag in my hand, and then he will go nuts because he thinks he loves a car. Treats, self-explanatory. Bed, I'm already there. Lie down, you already are. Where's your toy? Where's your ball? Now, it's really annoying. I taught him, where's your toy, where's your ball? He hasn't got a ball anymore, really. It doesn't fit in his mouth. But I have to say, where's your ball? And he'll look more for his, oh. You know, do we have your attention? Where is your duck? Where's your toy? Where is it? It's right, I'll give you a hint. It's literally under you. I can see it from here. Right, there we are. Bit of interaction with the dog. I was generally mulling over, washing up. If you are baking along, you should be getting some insane smells right now. Everyone's got different ovens. It's probably working at different sizes, different like ways. And if you put it on middle shelf, it should be middle shelf. If you're going higher shelf, it might be catching a bit quicker. But I am gonna in a minute get it out and put some foil on it. All right. I'm gonna put my flour away. Is that right, Hugo?
Yep. Go for it.
Thank you. Oh, I want to show you something actually. This is a bit weird, right? I went to the supermarket the other day and I bought some, well, this is not official olive oil. It's olive oil composed of refined oils and virgin olive oils. But look, at the bottom here.
Should we get a bit of zoom?
Yeah. It's got, well, I don't know what it is. It looks like wax now. But even when I bought it, I was like, oh, that's okay. None of the other bottles had it in it. And it was very foolish of me to do it. I'll just shake it up a little bit. Yeah, it was kind of like dispersed more around like that and sort of slightly lumpier. But I bought it on the shelf like that. And as I've left it, it's kind of sort of settled. So I don't know if anyone knows what's happened there. I really should have taken it back to the supermarket because, as I say, it was the only one that looked like it, and for some reason I was like, I must buy it. I feel sorry for it. And I used it in a video the other day, and I was like, oh, crikey. But luckily, you do have this, sort of in these oil bottles, you do have those like funnel things to sort of filter it a little bit, so that's all right.
Olive oil does that when it gets cold, Barry. It'll be fine when it warms up.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I mean, it looks a lot better than it does now, and actually it's kind of settled. We have to heat it. I mean, it's quite warm in here. These lights, they're LED ones, but thank goodness they're not the old school ones that you get in a studio. I once put the mistake of actually touching the base of one of those when it was on. It was like the scene from Home Alone when the guy touches the door handle.
Did you lose like your fingertips?
Yeah. Got like the M on the hand or whatever it was.
Yeah. And the calluses.
Yeah. Oh, what have we got here? Someone suggested matcha cake. Can we do carrot cake next stream? Nice idea. Actually, Why don't we try and sort that out now? What recipe would you do? Would you prefer a bake? Would you prefer something savoury?
Let's decide what we're going to do now.
Yeah, can you guys give us some suggestions? Let's have a little look.
We'll read them out.
Just very cold. So it was probably cold in the storage on the supermarket shelf compared to all the others. Maybe. See, now that's making me think, has it had some very unique journey? I'm going down like the username thing now. Where has that oil been? Did it fall out of the lorry and they found it? And it was like, oh, we'll just put it on the shelf and no one will know. Because it was almost like the Indiana Jones scene, you know, in the end of The Last Crusade when he's got all the goblets and it's like, which one should it be? And they're all like, choose wisely. And he picks like the horrible little clay one.
Cherry pie, someone said. Savoury. You get a lot of savoury up, like, please.
Sorry. I think this is based on it. Indiana Jones, right? And it's like, I can't believe that. Hey, what else have I got up there? Oh. This is a great thing about my kid. Chilled monkey brains. You seen Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom?
I'm really bad. I haven't seen any Indiana Jones.
You've not seen Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom?
Well, it's been on like it's been on like ITV and like I had it on in the background, but apart from that, no.
This is like
I've seen that before though.
Yeah. They eat chilled monkey brains.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah. But like this looks just like the thing in the movie. Very proud of this. I did do a video on what I thought chilled monkey brains would be years ago. Like this, I'm talking like 8 years ago. I did a series where it was like movie food. I'd like to maybe revisit them actually, knowing what I do now with some of the things. And oh my gosh, don't look in there. I think there is some monkey brains growing in there. But yeah, that was the scene for me with the olive oil. It was like the goblet being like, oh, like with the. It was like this was like the most attractive one that you think wouldn't be it, but. The Holy Grail was that olive oil. And now, hopefully, I can let it be its thing by warming it up. So it's obviously bits that are in it, right, that they must stick in to make it be oil. But you'd kind of hope that it was natural and fluid and filtered and all that stuff.
Someone said a 4-hour stream, starter, main, and dessert.
Oh.
A 3-course meal.
Crikey. It's not a bad shout, is it?
No. I mean, to be fair, that would give us practice for our very long stream that we're planning to do.
Oh.
I don't know if you want to tell the viewers what we're planning to do when we hit a certain milestone.
Yeah. Yeah. We are, we're so close to a million subscribers, which is awesome, but also really bizarre because I think I've got like 250 million views. I actually care more about reaching that many people than subscribers. I've never really cared about that, which is really, it probably sounds really strange to everyone, but it will be so cool to have the yellow gold play button in the back. What we are going to do, and I think as part of the live stream for that, we'll probably unbox the button when it arrives, when we hit 1 million. And then, because we've got to kill 24 hours, we're doing a 24-hour live stream.
I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'll try and get some guests, friends and family to pop in. We'll see if the lights and the power go all right. So yeah, when they say doing a 3-course meal on a live stream, 24 hours,
I'll
right?
need feeding, so...
But I was thinking earlier, like we could probably section up. Like I'd turn the camera there, we could sit at the table.
Well, yeah.
If I need a toilet, we could play a video or something.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, you know, you can get like some like iconic friends from the channel, and they can do pre-recorded bits, so we can play those. And we can also get some guests on the camera. Of course, you know, it takes months for Play button to arrive sometimes. So we are talking towards summer, early autumn, time. And also it'll be good once the big PC, if that is something. Because then it'll be stable, and then we can also have multiple cameras as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's so much to think around it, isn't it? But also kind of like the free thing of being like, there's almost like a bit of like going, well, let's just do it live, and then there's no agenda other than like, hey, I'm going to do these set things. Maybe I'll do like my favorite gadgets for an hour, and then we'll do breakfast, lunch, dinner. But then there might be a bit where I'm like, right, I'm going to go shopping, give me my ingredients, and then I cook whatever I come back with, like a ready, steady cook style. Or, hey, Barry, I found this recipe. Maybe someone, if we have a goal to reach a super chat, if someone helps with that, or perhaps this person that's gifting all those subs, which is very kind on Twitch, we kind of, if we hit a certain thing, I let them say, we make this recipe. Ideally, let's not do a 48-hour slow baked like cake or something like that, because we could really stretch it. But I do wonder like whether we're technically there yet for that. But by the time that happens, let's say the play button arriving, that could be quite a cool thing to like a nice milestone to have in the background of the videos. But for me, like I say, it's never really been about subscribers. I think other people care about that way more than I do. It's just so cool, and the fact that we can just chat here and like this is like so cool from the journey that I've had to be in here doing this and just chat and spend time with people that enjoy what we do. So that's yeah.
Live hot dogs aren't free performance at 1 million subs.
yeah. Oh wow.
What's your story? Where did you come from?
I'm having a little look at mine here, and mine's starting to catch. Okay, and that's mainly the chocolate chips that are. So I am now at whatever stage it is. Oh, about 30. Are we about 35 in? I'm going to put some foil on.
Someone's asked my story. How did I end up being here? You know,
how did you end up being here?
Yeah, it's like how did
you were born?
Yeah, yeah.
Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, it's cool. I got a foil.
Well, yeah, it's like, so we got in contact through the college. I went, back in the day. Yeah. And then,
Actually, that was with Tom, right?
Yeah, with Tom. Tom got us in contact, actually, because I had a friend who was like, oh, this guy knows a YouTuber sort of thing. And my dream's always been to work in the YouTube industry in some way, which, guys, look at it. Look what's happening now.
I mean, this is probably the intro tier, really. Wow. We're having fun though, right?
Definitely. I went, this is what I want to do. I went, and yeah, it's just slowly building it up with Barry, improving stuff one for one. And then eventually, is that Barry did a stream from the garden kitchen saying, oh, I'm going to start doing proper live streams. And then anyway, I texted him because I had his number. And now we're here. The rest is history.
Yeah, I was like, hey, do you want to help out with these streams now that I've finally got something? And, Hugo was always very enthusiastic to help out. And the timing wasn't quite right when we first met, I don't think. And, I mean, I even, Tom was here then. So I think in a weird way, that's kind of helped because we met that way. But I'm happy basically with how browned my top is. That's why I'm foiling it. It's your call, all right? But I do have a horrible feeling that it's going to be very gooey in the middle, despite it looking so good. Do give it the full hour, all right? Oh, that sounded very West Country, didn't it? Here, give it the full hour. I don't think we're going to do 2 hours, are we? What are we on now? Are we on an hour and a half?
We are on 1 hour 32, yeah.
Yeah. The last 3 streams have been 2 hours, 1 minute. We ain't going to do that. We're going to be a little bit longer than that, I'm afraid, because I want to taste this. I've got a wire rack ready. If you've not got a wire rack, quickly nip into your oven and get a spare shelf out if you want. Put it down somewhere so you don't burn your worktop. Put it on a tea towel or something. If you've got a wire rack or something like this, amazing, because we are going to need that in, well, as I say, I do really want to leave it as long as I can.
You got a super chat.
Oh my gosh, I'm tripping over my power station. A super chat. Oh yeah, okay.
Prize Gotti. That was...
Prize got any chance you'll ever revisit supersized food videos? I mean, I think I touched on this in one of the other streams. I really like to, but I want to do it. I mean, the cost to do those now is so expensive. Like, you used to be able to get these bars of chocolate in Sainsbury's where I don't always shop there, but it was just the most convenient at the time. I'm sure they were like 15 or 20p for a 100 gram basics bar. You can't even get them anymore. So I was buying like 10 kilos of chocolate for a really, really good amount of money. And if I was to try and clone, say for example, the Rolo now, I have no doubt in my mind that that would probably cost with all the milk, because that's so expensive, milk, cream, chocolate. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. I actually think about how thick that chocolate was. It would probably have cost, like back then, I think it was about 90 quid for everything. But now, I probably think it was about £400, like easily, because you're using, I can't get that basic chocolate for that, and cream is so expensive. Like everything is so expensive. So again, thank you to everyone that supports the channel, whether you're super chatting, which helps pay for the ingredients for this and contributes just towards actually just making all of this be a thing, and we're just learning about how this works. But I would like to do it for a purpose.
Would you ever do like a smaller one, like
I could do like a smaller one,
but like for the 24-hour stream, because it's an iconic part of the channel.
We could do like we could start with like a mini one or something, or
just like a larger, like just a larger thing of a normal thing.
But I think that I just started questioning in a weird way. Like I ticked that box, and I know I could have just been the giant food person. I know I could just be the gadget guy, but that's what I love, and that's why I've been doing this channel for so long. Is because I love the variety of food, and that there's always things that I can just laugh and learn about. And I feel like that's a stage that I always look back and go, yeah, I'll revisit it from time to time. And, you know, I did a giant Biscoff, I think last year maybe. That was quite, because it was the size of a baking tray, you know, which is fine. But it got to the point where I was starting to think, and I look back now and I go, okay, that was a really funny moment in time. I really enjoyed it. But like, if I do it now to justify the cost, I'd want people to eat it with me, or for it to be made to raise money for charity, or for, I don't want to just like the Cadbury cream egg. My friend Ed, we made it and put it in his gym, and he literally spent about 3 weeks. I saw him the other weekend. We were just joking about it. He would come in every morning, and this guy's like ripped and tall and like chiseled, and he actually was doing the workout classes with this giant dinosaur egg, Cadbury cream egg, in the corner of his classes. So he always like people doing like HIIT, high impact training, whatever it is, and like he's there like shoveling literally giant Cadbury's cream egg down his throat. But it took him 3 weeks, and he ate the lot. He literally did. So I mean, I would revisit it, but it's more, I'd want to do it for a reason. There's channels that basically, you know, I've had ideas in the past where if I just did that, that would be me, and it would be like maybe a really cool thing to do. But there's so much more in the world of food that I've loved and learned, like the kitchen gadgets. Like I've loved doing all that, and you change people's lives by that. Now I've had so many people message me that have said, okay, we've seen a lot of bad ones. We've seen like a lot of bad ones. Oh my gosh. But we've seen others that like I get messages, and maybe I don't share it enough, but like genuinely have made them be able to go in the kitchen and cook a meal, which is amazing. Like the impact that that has for me is crazy. Like I don't really talk about that side too much, but even just like sometimes the recipes, it's like there's some chefs that sometimes they go, I've just like got the buzz. I'm actually a fully qualified chef, but I quit being a chef. But you've given me the buzz to go back to that, or just cook more for my family. And it's just, there's like so many little things that I can take from it. And I think the funnest thing for me out of the giant stuff that I did was when we went to an old people's home and gave them an after eight. That was really cool. We just rang them up and turned up with it. And like, that kind of brought joy to them. We shared it out. It wasn't wasted. And for them, now I sort of know a little bit more about how that sort of works towards the end of your life, getting a bit deep here. But like, you kind of like, you could see that they were really happy to have someone like do that for them, like that actually cared. So yeah, that was quite cool. So in short, I would revisit it from time to time, but ideally for a purpose. I mean, Jimmy D. James and I talk about it all the time when we were at football, like laughing back retrospectively, but to do it now would cost so much money, and I would have to question if I did it to those sizes again, like really why to versus where I'm all going with all this now, with like keeping it all going. So I would say watch this space, because there probably will be one, I'm sure. We'll probably do something, 100%. But there's always got to be, I feel like the reason I do things now is for like a reason, and yeah, I hope that makes sense.
Ruffle Waffles said, oh no, cheered 100 bits. Could do one, for the 24 hour, you could do one of every video type, except giant food, maybe like gadget, cheap versus expensive.
That's a great idea.
You know, like,
and I could still do
brand.
a giant food. We could get that going at the start, and then after 24 hours, we could literally put it right back, because it might be something that needs to set. The weather's getting warm, right? It's getting nice.
Pizza.
Yeah, we could do like, I mean, the wood-fired oven going, we could literally will it wood fire. We could...
yeah, do a will it live?
Yeah. Will it wood fire, like wood-fired chocolate brownies. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's a bit dangerous, mine. We'd have to get good with these mics. Like, just about to put these like 500-degree oven, like Hansel and Gretel. Yeah.
You got a super chat that you want to read out from Robert Charlton again. It might be a bit down on your iPad.
Oh, Lucy Sharp has put a picture of a banana with £1.49. Thank you very much. Robert Charlton, if you don't mind fatty pork, I'd love to see you try cooking dong po roux, Chinese belly pork, aka melt in the mouth pork. So this is something that came up in my Discord. There's a Patreon supporter who's really sort of passionate about like the fats, the good fats, and does tell me about this, and maybe I should share that message more. In fact, I did in the gadget video I did today, which you'll see a little bit about the bacon fat we used. But for me, I don't know what it is. I've always cut a lot of the fat growing up as a mum. Like pork chops and stuff, I'd always cut the fat off a steak, and you know, some people are saying like this is like the good stuff, but it's just the way I've been brought out. And I think like pork belly, I've always struggled with that, because it's like I'm looking at it and going, there's a lot of fat on that. Am I supposed to eat that? And it's like, I get it. I've had it once. I'm like, no, it's good, but I think it was like a bit of a. But I'd love to do some Chinese cooking. In fact, I do know a chef of an Asian restaurant that could come in here and do some proper crazy stuff. So whether we did a couple of 24, I don't want to do loads of these 24-hour ones. I want to, you know.
But I mean, 24 hours is, of course, it's if our streams are averagely 2 hours, it's 12.
It's 12 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 12 of these normal streams.
Like, and at the end of each of these, I've got to be completely honest. I've been like, God, I'm pretty tired now. But I think once you're in it, there's that buzz. If we have structure, and there's things that's going to happen, right? I mean, I do quite like that idea. If I get one of my chef friends to come in, I'll be like, do you mind if I just sit down? Do you mind if I'm just not going to say anything?
Just ask them what they're doing. All
yeah,
right,
just like cook me something.
And then you could have a camera. When we eventually get all the cameras hooked up, you could have one of those cameras and be like...
Yeah. I think it's a lot of, there's so much planning we can do. So I'd love, you know, there's chances for you guys to have your input. 8:10. What, did anyone actually work out what time we put it in the oven?
Someone said it, but a long time ago.
Right. If anyone remembers what that was, I'll try and scroll to the latest chat here.
You got a super chat.
Heston Blumenthal type videos would be amazing. I've actually done a few, and I know I've done so many videos. Like literally, I did the egg ice cream one with the like massive thing like toast like dippers, incredible. So I think it's on the food science playlist. I think I did it on there. I did 2 or 3. Of course, his thrice cooked chips were amazing, but I do have 2 fat duck cookbooks in the house that I've it's like, I'll get that. That'd be quite a cool recipe to do. I look at it and go, what the heck is that? I need to break into a science lab to make that. But yeah, I actually do like the food science thing a lot. In fact, the chocolate cake video I put up today touched on that a little bit, and I think that's why I enjoyed it. But yeah, maybe I will do some more Heston stuff. It's like the snail porridge or something.
Lee has just sent a super chat.
Lee.
I had apple crumble flavoured beer the other day. Have you ever thought of making some strange flavoured beers? Crazy process, but would be ace.
Oh yeah. Who does that, Lee? Thank you so much for your super chat. That's very, very kind. Apple crumble flavoured beer. There's a company called Northern Monk that do really quirky flavoured ales and beers and stuff. I think they did a Yorkshire pudding one and a roast dinner one, but they collaborate with people like Aunt Bessie's. And they actually had, do you know the Twister ice lollies, the pineapple?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they actually had those. They did a flavour, that was really nice. I don't know if it's them that make that. That seems a little bit too nice for that, but they do nice flavours and some more quirky ones. I know a guy that runs a cider farm near me, and he said that in autumn, I think, we were talking about it the other night at tennis, he is open for me going to the cider farm and him showing how they make cider, which would be pretty cool. That's the best time to go, apparently. So we'll definitely be doing that. That'd be
a live stream tour. We could try and do a on the go
with like packs and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. But to make my own strange flavoured beers, I mean, I could do it homemade. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I've sort of had some kits given to me as presents over the years. But there is a way of taking that up a notch, actually, because there is a place in my hometown, bizarrely, where that's an incubator for creating food and drink beverages, where they actually have like the setup to do like bottling and stuff. I'm not saying that we do like try and make it reality, because then it would be very hard for me to make one bottle when I send it to, where do we have? Minnesota, Norway, Cyprus, all these places. But as a video, then yeah, that could be quite cool.
Christina says, want to wish you the best of luck for an island.
Want to wish you the best of luck from Ireland. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for your super chat. The best of luck, maybe with the banana bread.
Hugo, can you ask Barry when we all get a slice of the cake sent to us?
Yeah, the amount of times I've heard that like on videos and stuff. It's quite strange, actually. Before I had this, the house that we live in, it was a real do-upper. It needed a lot done to it. So we had a lot of like tradespeople come and go, and I would never film. I would always time the filming. Like they'd sometimes do like a half day. So I'd be like, right, as long as I film before they're gone, or do it after they're gone. But they'd always be like, so what do you do for a living? I'd tell them. And they was like, all right, yeah. It's 2 sugars then, mate. Whey, get that on your video. All that sort of stuff. But like, they'd always be like, so when do you film then? And I'm like, well, I don't want to film with you in the background banging and hammering, all that sort of stuff. It's like, because not a lot of them have like radios on and stuff. So yeah, it's it's been quite a journey, and like telling people what you do now, it can be quite fun. So yes, all the luck from Ireland. I've only been to Dublin in Ireland. Have you been to Ireland?
Me and my nan were meant to go.
Oh, okay.
But because of COVID, it never happened.
Ah, right. Which part? Dublin or just? I mean, that sounds like an American talking about England now.
Oh no, we were going to go to
London.
We were going to go to Belfast.
Why? Sorry?
We were going to go to Belfast.
Oh, cool. I've heard good stuff about it. Yeah.
Because me and her, I think I watched Titanic for the first time with her, so we wanted to go and like see where it was all made and all that stuff. We're going to go to the museum.
Yeah. I get really fascinated by the Titanic stuff. I don't know why.
Also, my nan, I showed her how to watch YouTube on the TV.
Really?
She came around today. She went, "I've been watching Barry non-stop." She went, "I love his videos." He went,
"Oh, there we go." I know if you guys know, Nan's watching this. What's her name?
Kath.
Hi, Kath. There we go. The three of us are going to do a Titanic special. That video will go down well.
Oh,
sorry. You go. Sorry. Iceberg lettuce right ahead. Sorry. There's got to be some more Titanic puns, surely.
Derek Murray, for the 24-hour stream, it'd be great if you could team up with Kent Survival and do some camping and cooking on an open fire. He makes some great meals on a campfire.
Oh, Kent Survival. Okay, I'll try. I get so many comments like that. Hey Barry, it'd be great if you could team up with insert person here. And
guys, just message the people. Just spam the person's comments.
Well, you spam them for me. Like, but I think that's probably what they've done here. I haven't got a time, honestly. Please do that, and we'll make it happen. It's much easier the other way around. Please make your own Twister ice cream lolly. That would be a challenge.
Oh, have you seen the machine that makes that? It's the most useless thing ever. It misses half the time. It doesn't make the correct ice.
Really?
I saw a video about how it made it, and it was so funny. Because they don't do it properly. But yeah.
So like you got the core ice lolly, then it like does bands.
Yeah, because it's two ice creams, isn't it, put together, and then it's got like a centre core, hasn't it?
Essential core.
Oh, I've got to give it a go.
Favourite ice lolly?
I used to like mini milks as a kid.
Ice cream. It's got to go.
I used to like mini milks.
Mini milk.
Yeah, and
when you were 5.
Yeah, well, still
that's just a shaft of ice cream.
Yeah, and then I mean, to be fair, I used to never
Sounds
be
like
I never used to be a lolly, person, because I didn't like slushies or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I used to go for like a Magnum instead.
Oh, nice.
But like,
I was actually going to say, there's something quite nice about a Magnum.
I love a Magnum.
It's like a posh choc ice. You ever have a choc ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nan used to have them stacked in the freezer.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the ice cream van would come and they'd be like, "Oh, Mum," like they'd come in our road, literally, and the music would play, and some people would, like parents would always say, "Oh, when the music plays, it means they've run out." But the ice cream van would play, like salivating on the window, like, and Mum would be like, "No, we've got a choc ice in the freezer." Literally a rectangle of ice cream with the thinnest band of chocolate in it, just to lock it together.
And it'd be like so hard because like it's been like the back of the fridge, there's like frost on it.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, literally an ice cube. Titanic ice creams. That's a £10 super chat from Derek saying that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Derek. That is very, very kind of you. Crikey, £10 minus the 30% that YouTube take is £7. Derek, you've just paid for the vanilla extract for my next 100 videos. Thank you so much.
Well done, Derek.
Thank you, generally. I think Twitch take like 50% or something.
And it goes, as Ashen said, to the richest man in the world.
It goes to Jeff Bezos. There was this video of him walking around his factory with like how much he earns per second.
Yeah, I know.
Meeting one of his workers, and it was compared, and I was like, oh gosh, that's so harsh. But
they make like 1p. He makes like £1,000.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to go into like folks like that, but I know some people in that mindset are like literally when they pass away giving it to good causes. But I mean, there's only so much money you can have in the world, right? Surely. But if they're doing well, then they're only going to do more and more. And how much? Maybe I don't really know. He went into space, didn't he? I sent garlic bread to space with Tom Scott. That was fun.
Get Tom on.
Yeah, I mean, Tom does sometimes head down towards this way, and next time I know that he is, he sometimes messages me. We can try and get him, and whether it's a live stream. But he filmed in here with an ice cream making machine. That was quite fun, but it was a very hot day. Really bad day for making ice cream. And actually, Tom is a lot like Stuart Ashen. I met Stuart Ashen at a comic relief event in YouTube. I met Tom when we were randomly at the YouTube space filming Bartians, and I just went up to him. I didn't know who he was. I was like, "You're here all the time, sat here on your laptop. I'll just be sociable and talk to you." And we got talking from that. So that's how we kind of did that. I'm very sort of like, I make my content and don't really get a chance to watch or see much other what people do, and I kind of like that because I don't get distracted, but then I probably miss out on loads of opportunities of, oh, this is trending or whatever. But yeah, Tom and Stuart are both guys that I probably, off camera, they would probably agree with me. We probably don't have much in common, but then when you put a camera on them, there's just this like, sort of natural. I've learned so much from them. They're very, very, very clever guys. Like I have no doubt in my mind they could probably get genius jobs somewhere, whereas I'd be a professional pug walker. I think just pugs, okay, and they must have a tongue like that called Boston.
That's not a bad job, though. Is it?
That's not a bad dog. That's no. I wish there was a way we could private message the moderator from Laurie.
Norman is your chat for that.
Norman. Norman, message Laurie quick. Why? Laurie's a regular long-term viewer, so hi Laurie, I've just seen that. Hopefully it's nothing scary. Wasn't the badger story. So I'm just trying to read the comments. A screwball, yes. You know what a screwball is?
Yes.
Cone of
Wait,
ice
the thing
cream?
with the bubble gum at the bottom.
Yeah.
I used to always give up and never be able to get to the bottom.
Professional, oh there we go. My job could be a professional paprika taster. Love it. Stuart, oh bing bong, someone's alarms just went off. That hour is done. Okay, Donniness, did you put it in at the same time as me? Because you are literally my timer. Actually, you're right. I swear I put it in at 25.2, but then I looked at it, it had already been in and it wasn't even 25.2 yet. It does smell very well done.
It does smell good. It smells lovely in here.
This is brilliant. If mine fails, we will test it with a skewer, but if mine fails and everyone else's looks brilliant, that's kind of like, I kind of like that. Is that weird? I'm not a chef. I'm just...
I have got Tim Cam, and Tim has had his out. It's out on the counter. No one's there, but it's on the counter.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see it on my laptop here. Yeah.
Can we like cast like Tim's? Can we put it on the stream like just literally this lonely like cake tin? Well, I bet
I know his daughter's there, but yeah.
Oh.
I went.
I'm gonna get mine out then.
This lonely cake tin.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get my trivet and we'll have a look and we'll do the official bamboo skewer test. I'll keep my oven on just in case. Oh wow. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And I don't know if you noticed when I put the foil on, I actually did it with my oven gloves. It's quite fun to do that.
Look, there you go. Just a lonely cake.
Hello. It's buffering. She's watching. Oh.
She realised.
You are live. Do not swear. Let's have a look.
It's like Big Brother.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, mine's got a really nice deep colour. I like that. Oh, this is promising.
Go on, hold it up. I'm zoomed in. Oh, we've got super chat. Oh, she's realised she's waving. Hello.
Hiya. I bought a pack of bamboo skewers, especially for this moment. So, the live bamboo skewer test. Ooh. Yes.
Yes.
It's come out clean, Hugo.
That is what we like.
Yes. Doesn't mean it's going to be good. So that means I can shut off, ping, shut off that oven because it is getting hot in here. I got to let it stand.
Oh, she's already up. Look, she's realised. Hello.
Oh, that's amazing. So can they see?
No, they can't see.
You can't. You can just see the screen there.
Yeah.
Okay. Observe someone that is ahead of me and probably has a tastier banana bread than I. However, we've had fun. We have had fun. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us. Like I said, I'll probably let this cool down a little bit longer. We will chat a teeny weeny bit, but if you've finished cooking, if you want it really warm, I wouldn't take it out just yet. If you want it, you know, I want it cold. So I am going to let it stand a little bit, just raised off here. Actually, the hob is perfect because then it can actually sort of get the air under it a little bit, or trivet like this.
We missed a super chat. Washing machine guy.
Washing machine guy, absolute legend.
Yes. I used to absolutely love chocolate lollies called Feast, especially the mint ones.
The Feast. Oh, do they still do a mint? Sorry, I'm like literally pointing. Do they still do a mint feast? Oh, I don't know. Do they still do a mint feast? Washing machine guy. When I say washing machines, I want to say washing machines live longer with Calgon. Another Wayne's World reference, actually. Wait a minute, Calgon? I really want to watch Wayne's World 2 now. Can I set you some homework to watch Wayne's World 2?
Homework. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the next.
Welcome back to school.
Yeah. In the next 2 weeks, like you watch Wayne's World 2, I can't watch Star Wars because I feel like I need to do that as a perk for something. Maybe the 24-hour live stream, we actually break out and watch Star Wars or something. That would probably get me a copyright strike then.
Yeah, YouTube would love that.
Yeah, I could watch there's an Indian version or Superman that Ashton's on about? It's like, oh wow. But he did actually have a perk lined up for me for the next crowdfund where we watched Star Wars, but it was going to be some crazy edition that he's got, some like that we could hire out a cinema where we could watch that together with him, and he was happy to come along, which is really cool. But yeah, the time will come for that.
Oh dear.
Oh, change or charge battery. Is that on the screen?
Yeah, that's on.
That's amazing. I used to absolutely love the chocolate lollies called a feast. Especially, yeah. Sorry guys, do they still make the mint ones anymore?
My dad has just left again. She'll be back in about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm happy to step in if needed.
I used to love mint feast. They think they stopped them. Yeah. A lot of people are telling me to take it out of the tin. Yeah, I will. I'll take it out in a sec. And it will cool better, but I just want to let it aerate a little bit just while it's sat there because it's not burning my worktop and I can read comments. But yeah, if everyone else wants to take theirs out of the tin now, if you've got your wire rack or if you've got a shelf from your oven that you have cooled already, yeah. You can't see the TV, it's too far away. Okay, we'll take that on feedback for the next one. I think what would be really cool, we had the side-by-side shot, right?
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't cut to it then because there was some issues and now it's gone. But yeah, someone asked if the door is real. The door is indeed real.
The door is indeed real.
That is how we get in and out.
Shall I open it and reveal? Well, you won't see anything, it's pitch black, but it's my garden kitchen. There's a garden out there. I was actually going to do a video like to introduce being in here, to like go into one of my kitchen cupboards in the kitchen and then come out one of those and be like, hey! That sounded better in my head. Right. Where's my wire rack?
Someone said put the TV behind Boston.
Oh, right, yeah. Imagine if you started watching it, that'd be great. Right, let's see if we can lift this out. There we go. Nice. Oh, it is quite a low one. I used my bigger tin than I would have normally used, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm glad I put the foil on when I did, and I hope you guys did too, because some of those chocolate chips have just started to catch on the top there. That's going to be good. I really want, I don't know what it is, Hugo. I like it colder, like when you slice into it and it's just...
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like with the chili and things, the flavours are better the next day. Well, I find with a bake, there is that like just baked taste. And I'm sure it'll be great. Well, I hope it will.
It looks great. I'm very excited.
It's like the next, like, or once it's fully cooled, like the cakes in the video I put up today, they were all right, but it was only when they'd fully, like properly cold. I put them out on the picnic table outside, like as my natural fridge. Like, you really got to see like the flavours and the density of it, and it took a slice really well. With this so warm now, if I cut it, it would kind of like be a bit like, there. Hey ho. Oh, Lydia! Thank you, Lydia, for baking along. I just tried mine. I couldn't wait. Lol. Does the lol mean it was disgusting?
No, I'm sure not.
Aha! Shimon! Okay. Well, how did it taste? Thank you for cooking along. I haven't actually asked how many of you are, but I'm just... To be fair, whether it's one of you, well, we know there's two, that's cool. Actually, we know there's three. I would actually really like to know if you enjoy the cook-along format, or if you quite like the idea of me doing like the cookbook one and more of a conversational chatty thing. Granted, I know that most of you probably aren't cooking along, but of course, if you go, do you know what, I wish I did, you can do that now. Or you could go and do this tomorrow and watch this live stream again and then get to this point and remember, you'll be watching going, right, that's when he put it in. But thank you. If it wasn't for you guys, like you told me you got yours out of the oven, I was like, well, I suppose I will. Ta-da! And yeah, that is cooling down a charm. Great little hack actually, Hugo, we found out with these wire racks. You boil an egg, push the boiled egg through it to kind of like dice it and make it into like an egg salad.
Could you not do that with like a potato masher?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
And that's a bit small to wash.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's alive. Sit. Oh my, Boston's out cold. He looks so happy, bless him. He's a good dog. We give him. I've had him like literally since 12 weeks, and now we like say he's nearly 12. But everyone I met, I think I started to say this and change subject. Don't know how that happens. I literally tell that. Well, like, I swear for like the last 3 years. How old's Boston? I've been telling him he's 12 for like years, and I'm pretty certain he is. We looked at his birth certificate the other day. I think his official dog name, because he's a pedigree, is something like Zeus. Like it's like some crazy like Greek name. It's amazing.
Do
So people
are liking the Cookalong. People are saying mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe like do a gadget special, maybe do a hacks one or something. My aim is to I would really like to do live streams all the time. I think it's fun. But I also, if I'm on like my sick bed, I could always get someone to come in and cover me. Like that would be really cool. I could literally get a guest chef to come in and just host it for me, or even do a bonus one where I'm like sat in the background there. If you go right, let's do educate me, chef person. Maybe not. I don't know. We're just having fun. We're just finding our feet, and I mean, just ultimately, thanks for enjoying it. And if you've missed the other ones, you can you can always go back and watch them if you wish. But this is the first cook-along one. The others have been TikTok cookbook.
Oh no, we did
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. Snoop's.
TikTok. Oh, we've got more here.
Oh no, did we do TikTok? Oh wait, is that where you got the apple pie tarts from?
Yeah, we did the Bob's Burgers book.
Yeah.
One of the best books ever. Burks. That's a mixture of burgers and Burks. That's a mixture of burgers and Burks. TikTok. There was a dessert. Well, I've actually forgotten.
The apple pie tarts.
Apple pie tarts.
I know, but we didn't market it as the TikTok cookbook.
Oh, we didn't. No, that was. Oh my gosh.
We just said apple pie.
Yeah. And then there was Snoop Dogg, which today I cooked bacon, and every time I cook bacon in there's the billionaire's bacon in that recipe book, and it's just like that is so good, so good.
Bruce shared 100 bits. Film live content and try and cut it up for YouTube vids 2-in-1.
So what's that?
So Bruce said film live content and try and cut it up for YouTube vids 2-in-1. So film the live stream.
Film the live content and try to cut it up for YouTube vids 2-in-1. Yeah, I mean we were mulling over looking at that. Actually, Tim, who was here last week, he did offer to do that, and yeah, I mean, good luck. I don't know. Like for me, I'm just like, all right, once this is done, we're going to do the Patreon live stream, the bonus sort of chat thing where hopefully I won't get a copyright strike if we put some music on. We'll wash up and I'll probably walk the dog, and then I'll be thinking about filming a video. So I kind of move on from that, but yeah, perhaps I could. I don't know. Like
it's nice he's being unique though, isn't it? It's nice he's being sort of like. I mean, to be fair, we should clip him up and put him on like TikTok or something to like draw more people in. But apart from that,
yeah.
It's kind of like it's quite nice. You got your videos,
yeah.
But you've got these streams that are completely different.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it's just like a hangout with you guys. But yeah, I mean, if it's a way of promoting to other platforms, like obviously we couldn't put 2 hours. I mean, we could. We've talked about just like we can press a few buttons soon on the software, and it could go to those places. But I do get that it's probably like there could be like a 10-second clip of this, or me then with the banana bread. We could stage it. Come on. Yeah, that would be like a clip. That's a good idea. I don't know if putting it as a main video. Oh, that's the thing with Twitch today. We need to save it as a video on demand. Is that right or something? So it stays for a while?
We have done, yes.
Oh, cool.
So we changed that setting. So now we're going to have...
So what does that mean? Sorry, yeah.
So it means that we, like the stream, people can watch it back on Twitch. So
cool. There we go.
But we should create a Barry Lewis VODs channel.
Channel.
Yeah, where you just upload the full streams and then you clip them as well, and you can make little videos from them as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we're all learning. We're all learning, and hopefully we're laughing. And, it's a strange place, the world right now.
Natasha sent a sticker, a £10 sticker of just a cool face with some glasses.
Wow. Thank you very much, Natasha. That's very good. Literally just a sticker, like that. As I wait for my banana bread to slightly cool down. Banana bread sounds better than banana cake, doesn't it?
Yeah, banana bread.
Banana bread sounds like, yeah, give me some bread with bananas and chocolate chips in it. I don't know if Tim, if you could message Hugo if you had had a slice of it or anything at all, because we could go to you, and even if we've got no audio, if you could just give me a little...
I mean, we can...
I'm going to look at some comments a minute.
Tim is back, but no one's...
Live stream, Claudia, who just commented that. We've been in 2 hours. Yeah, if you're just catching it, I mean, I haven't communicated it amazingly. I've tried, but we are trying to do these each week. So yeah, do try and catch the other ones if you wish, or welcome. He was definitely on the Sainsbury's advert, 2015. I was on a Sainsbury's advert. I could tell you some stories about that. if I've not got an NDA, I'll check. That was fun.
Oh.
No, it's good stories, but like you have to be really careful.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from like I got thrown into this world in some ways. Like things really picked up pace when I quit my job, and so many opportunities came my way. And you know, I could have moved to London a couple of times, and we just didn't want to. Like you know, I could have probably been in a different place if I did that. I probably would have not, you know, I value my friends and my family a lot more than that. And again, going back to the whole Wayne's World underground kind of thing, like we can reach the world right now doing this. I don't need to be in London with like 50 crew behind the camera. I've got Hugo and a pug and some lovely smelling banana bread, and you guys ultimately. Like there's some like TV stations that would love to have the attention span that even if we had 10 people watching, it's the effort. They'd have to have loads of people. And this is cool, right? I don't know how I got onto that. My dog's pedigree name is Purple People Eater.
Wow.
So you can translate it, because his name is like, I want to go get his birth certificate for next week. Maybe I'll do that. We'll try and do a stream next week, okay? We'll try and do them every week. If we do miss one, apologies about that, but we will communicate it. We'll try, okay? A.I. Barry. I think banana bread with olive oil and rosemary would work well. It works with lemon. Oh, that's really interesting. Someone said about thyme earlier, I think. But rosemary, I love rosemary. Whenever I say rosemary, if you watch my videos, I've always got to say it in the style of, Rosemary, you coming over for some supper and some banana bread and a cup of tea? Sorry, Hugo. I know so many women called Rosemary, it's scary. And they're all of a certain age, and they don't talk like that.
There we are.
I'm digging a hole. Perhaps we could have some banana bread, Rosemary. But then I can't, when I say time, I just think of clock jokes and puns. But like time, be like, all right, my name's Time. Well, okay, Hugo, what would parsley be? You go.
Parsley.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, parsley.
Parsley.
Hi, I'm parsley.
I'm
I'm
parsley.
an accountant. Yeah?
Pardon?
I'm an accountant. My name's Parsley.
Yeah, you're parsley.
Okay.
Parsley accounting firm. Nice to meet you.
What about mint? Mint. This is like stereotypical herbs.
It's mint in it. It's just like
mint.
Yeah, mint in it.
I am mint.
I'm mint. That's mint, bro.
What I do, you plant me, right? If you don't keep me in a pot container, I spread everywhere. I am crazy, and that's true. It does.
I am mint. Come on.
I am.
I've got
mint.
2 GCSEs and I'm mint.
Oh gosh. Are hot dogs only £3.50, Hugo?
Yeah. Hot dogs aren't free.
They aren't free. They're £3.50. Oh my gosh. Tarragon. That is like Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Aragon, that's Lord of the Rings? Tarragon. I'm just thinking of herbs and spices and stuff now.
Aragon?
Yeah.
Or Aragon or Aragon?
Tarragon.
Taran?
No?
Oh no, I thought you were thinking Aragon, and when that's a big spider in Harry Potter.
Right. Basil, that's my nickname. Some people call me Basil. So we go. Hello, I'm Basil. Nice to meet you.
Oh, we got a lot.
Trying to think of. Okay, what about spices? Hey, what's up? I'm paprika. All right. Maybe. Turmeric.
Do you know what? Zulu West has said, what month have 28 days? I bet you say Feb, but it's not.
What month has 28 days?
I bet you say
I bet
Feb.
you say February, but it's not.
I actually know this. It's a trick question.
Is it a riddle?
Well, it's yeah.
But let's get factual. February does, unless it's a leap year, have 28 days. So that is right.
Yeah.
So I'm not wrong, as I give my wrong answer. So what's the question? What month?
Yeah.
So I've got an 11 out of 12 chance of getting this right.
Yeah.
So it is a month, another month. What month? You're laughing.
You might be overthinking this a bit.
What month?
Yeah, it has.
Have. You put have or has?
Have 28 days.
Have.
Yeah.
What month have?
28 days.
But why not what has? That's.
What month?
If I'm going to get caught out, I want to have a good English.
Well, you can read it. It's in your Twitch chat.
Sorry.
You might see the answer.
What month have 28 days? No, I couldn't see it. Catherine of Tarragon, that's all I've just read. What month have... I don't know.
They all do. They've all got 28 days.
Oh, yeah, they do, but they don't, do they?
So you could have picked any month and you would have been...
That's stupid. That is absolutely rubbish. I'm sorry. If you've got a better riddle than that... Wasn't there the test live stream I did? Someone gave me a riddle where I was just like proper like the formula like thing over my face going, oh my gosh. It was like, oh my gosh, Basil is
Oh
very...
Barry, oh Barry. This is what we get.
Oh, literally, I'm reading now. All of them do. All of them do. All of them do. All of them do. It's like on a YouTube comment when someone spots something, they're like, you left a bit of eggshell in the egg. And then like one person spots it and then 10 people are like, you spot eggshell.
Oh no, the most recent version of that is his oven's out of line to the hob. His oven's out of line.
I mean, you're very good to say that, but you can't see it, so don't worry about it. Also, we're lucky that it's even there. It's been such an interesting challenge to get in this building. Well, we're here, and I actually kind of like that it's huddled together. I've actually got a loft space. I mean, we could go up into the loft one of these live streams, and I don't know what we do up there. I'm not growing anything bad up there, honestly. I'm not growing mint.
Mint?
That's the Snoop Dogg live stream again.
Let me out, mate.
It's all good. I'd say what's up there is just loads and loads of bags and boxes for the cameras and tripods and lights and stuff. One thing I am going to be putting on these lights, you can get these honeycomb grids that sort of soften the light.
Oh yeah.
We might have to try that. Yeah, I think this is nearly there, Hugo. I mean, it's warm. Nearly there. We'll give it 5 more minutes. I don't know if I've missed. Let's say hello to some people on the Twitch. Sorry, on the Twitch.
On the Twitch.
What does this say on? I've got something Zulu West, and he's got like green emeralds by him. It says 1640.
That's the bits.
Oh, that's the bits.
I think. And
Thank you, Zulu West. Roth Waffles 29. I think that's Norman, isn't it? And Jasmine Aurelia. Cooked Goose. My friend asked me to stop singing Oasis in public. I said maybe. Yes, I do like that one. I said maybe.
Don't really want to know.
I still like the herb thing though. I think there's something in that. You know, paprika and spices and like giving them names. Like basil, I think there. Parsley. My name is Parsley. My name is Charles Parsley.
Paprika.
Paprika, yeah. I am. What's up, baby? Paprika.
Yeah, paprika.
Yeah, yeah. I am Turmeric. You can just call me Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else?
Hey, what's up? I'm Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Oh yeah, Cinnamon.
Yeah, yeah. Cinnamon.
Oh no, Cinnamon definitely posts on it, like Instagram.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
his family.
Yeah, yeah.
Love his family. Cinnamon.
Ground nutmeg. What was ground?
Nutmeg.
Oh, some nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Yeah. I'm nutmeg. How's it going? Whoa, I could do that all day. Oh my gosh. The joys of waiting for a baked good to wait to cool slightly on a live stream. Robert Charlton again. 2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. They catch 3 fish, yet each person... Oh no, don't do maths on me. Oh gosh, I need to really look at this one.
I'm so glad I didn't read that out. I would have butchered that.
2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. So there's 4 people. They catch 3 fish each, yet... Oh, they catch 3 fish in total. So 4 people have caught 3 fish, yet each person has 1. They didn't buy any. What?
No, some lift music.
2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. Oh, they both got the same dad. No? Is that it? 2 fathers and 2 sons? They go fishing. 2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. They catch 3 fish, yet each person has 1. They didn't buy any. That's one of them is 2 fathers. No, because then they're 2 fathers and 2 sons. Maybe this father-in-law. Am I getting a bit deep on family trees? Is it a bit more of a... Is there an answer there?
Is he snoring? I'm hearing.
He is snoring. He is snoring.
I didn't know if we had the...
Grandpa, father and son. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's so easy when you know the answer or if you're smart. There's actually a TV show, I'll tell you this. The 1% Club. What's Mark just put? Garlic, Ashley. Is that, I don't get that, Mark. I need you to clarify. Garlic, so garlic could be, hello, my name is Garlic Ashley, is that right? I need to, I'm still thinking about the riddle. Thank you for your super chat, Mark.
Or is it Rick Astley?
Never gonna give you up.
My name is Garlic.
Yeah. Rick rolled. Garlic rolled.
Garlic roll.
Garlic Rick rolled? No. Garlic rolled. Right. I think it's time to slice up some banana bread because, like I said, after this... Actually, I just want to say hello to Twitch. Sorry. Thank you, Mark, for that super chat. Thank you, Robert Charlton, for the riddle that has thrown me all over the place. Hello on Twitch. to Bruce O'Reilly, James Z, Demented Panda, Flipper, and Son of... Is that Son of a Fat Witch? No, Son of a Twitch 82. I thought it said Son of a Fat Witch. So I love my mum, but my username is going to be Son of a Fat Witch. Again, going down the username thing. Natasha Flanagan, again, watched you since you first bored egg video. Thanks for the years of fun. Awesome. Thank you again for your... I think you've done quite a few super chats there, Natasha. Thank you so much. It's very, honestly, very, very kind of you. They're actually, if you're super chatting, or I've not really mentioned this, or twitching, whatever, there is actually another link where I think it actually goes direct and cuts them out, but and it still pops up on the screen. Is that right?
Donations do pop up on the screen.
So was it called a donation? That's a donation.
There is a donation link in the description.
Yeah.
No pressure either way.
But no, literally no like pressure. But obviously, doing that, your comments do stand out for me, and you've ultimately helped make these ingredients. I think we've paid for the ingredients, which is fantastic. And you know, we're learning here. We're trying to grow to make this. I'd love to have like different platforms and perhaps get a slightly better quality camera, even just for Boston. These are little steps, but I'm enjoying it. It's really, really fun, and Hugo's help. I mean, I think like if we can make that as progress by the end of the year, if I can learn what a Twitch bit is or whatever. I nearly said something wrong then, but you know, there's so much fun we can have that. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here. So.
I love it so much. It's so much fun, guys.
Yeah, you enjoy it. Thank you. You enjoying it, Hugo?
I love it.
Awesome. There's actually a link there on the chat from Norman. So yeah, maybe I should say that at the start of the videos. I mean, I think it's much like we can monitor those anyway. It doesn't matter, but like I was just very surprised by that. Like when we were getting super chats on the first one, it was like, oh right, wow. Like, but then it's like, oh no, Jeff Bezos or whatever on Twitch, like he'll take half of that, which is still amazing. And you know, I suppose these people that run these platforms have got to pay for like hosting servers and stuff. But like, yeah, YouTube takes 30%, but there is I think that goes to like a PayPal or something, the stream donate link. But I think that one's also going to be more useful if we do like a charity stream or something.
Definitely.
That could be really cool.
And then you can set a donation goal as well for the charity stream.
Oh right, okay.
And then it slowly goes up and down.
Yeah. So like for me to even just have the iPad here, Norman, who's moderating, does a great job. If anyone wants to help Norman moderate, please get in touch with me or message him, or we can try and set that up. Like I've literally got my phone, so I can roughly see what you can see. The chat is here, but also on this lovely screen that Norman created. So it's so cool. But let's slice into our banana bread. I'm going to get a slightly nicer board. And Hugo, would you like to? Do you want to have a slice now, or do you want it for the Patreon stream?
I'll have a slice now with
with
everyone.
What's that? Why not both?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've had a small tea, so I've got room.
Right. I'll get me a big board because I bought this board the other day. I really like it. You're going to see it in a lot of videos. In fact, it already has been.
Is that the one that got destroyed in your recent video? No, Mrs. B. Didn't she like stab it with that meat knife?
Oh no, that's the one in the background. And apparently, I think, was it on the live stream or on one of them, there was a comment on one of my recent videos where someone said, a carpenter said about getting like a clove steamer. I don't know if this is legit, but like it raises the bumps up. Like some carpenters do that. I'm like, that's kind of next level stuff, mate. Like,
give it a go, innit?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's something to do in 24 hours, isn't it?
Well, we got time.
We have got time. We have. You got 24. Like, I'm quite tired now. I mean, it has been a busy week, guys. But 2 hours of live streaming, we've gone over it, haven't we?
We are on 2 hours 18.
Lush. 17 minutes. We're in new territory, guys. Where are we? I've got some fake plants over here. Hang on, let me go get one. Hang on.
You got a new super chat as well.
Oh right.
I'll read it out.
Hang on. I've got like loads of fake plants in the garden kitchen.
Bamboo.
We're in new territory, in the live stream territory by about 16 minutes, and this is probably rustling against the microphone. But I've got but down that end, I was going to have this like little podcast set up with like some plants to make it look like I look after them, but actually even the glue's starting to wear off this. So I think
a bit just fell off.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of garnish for my banana bread. Yeah, actually, a lot of stuff in here is fake. Even me, I'm AI. Imagine that, break it. Hey, surprise, it's not, I mean, AI couldn't do this just yet, could it? Scary when it can though, won't it? Because it is coming. That's why, in a way, live streams, I love it, because it'd be like, hey, fake, this is fake, I don't know if you can see it. Got some fake chives up there, got some fake plants there. These are fake. Everything's fake, it's all pixels. In fact, as you're watching it on live stream, it's all pixels, isn't it? It's all fake, really. But no, I am real. That doesn't need to be on there. Let's get this out. I used my deeper pan, otherwise it would be higher. But it's still a nice portion. Just cut it thicker, right?
Mellow 88 mood. I did a 3 kilo steak challenge on top of a mountain. There was a €1,000 prize. They said the stakes were high.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because I saw it as a super chat, like, that's a cool story. I did a 3 kilo steak challenge on top of a mountain. Where? Oh, tell me more. Give me the deets. There was a €1,000 prize.
Oh yeah, military.
Oh, it's a joke. It is a joke. Sorry, I was like literally like, this is great because we did a 72-ounce steak challenge. Some videos I did a while ago where I'm going to say a while ago. I think that's got to be about 6 years ago. I did a road trip across America and I filmed it. There's a playlist where I go with my friend Al, and we also had a camera chap that was helping me out. And he was obsessed with man versus food. And one of them, when we got to around Texas, there's actually a whole vlog, all right? So you should check that out if you want. We go to Niagara Falls, we do Florida, Florida on day one. Then we go up to New York and then Niagara Falls. And then we actually chased a tornado. It's in a really fun playlist. I don't promote it enough. But I think it was when I was called My Virgin Kitchen, so it's called MVK Does USA on the playlist. But then we got to like, it was really cool because we could tell when we got to Texas because like we were like traveling, we had our phones. It was just when you had enough where you could get like a signal to find out where the next motel was. There was no plan. We always just said, oh, we'll go like east to west. And if there's something interesting that picks our trend, like we've got some spare days, we just hammered it right across so we could spend more time in Vegas, if I'm being completely honest. And we had a good time. The hotels in Vegas are so cheap because they want you to gamble there, right? But as we hit Texas, travel, Hugo, literally the best thing you can do if you ever get a chance to.
I went to America, true story. So we did an American road trip from Las Vegas to San Francisco.
Yeah.
When I was probably I was 11 at the time, because I was going into year 7. And we went into a casino. My dad put 50 quid on like a roulette. Anyway, they had about 100 security guards kick me out of the casino.
Really?
Yeah, because I was too young.
Wow.
He's like, I was meant to stick to the pathways. Anyway, I went onto the carpet. Anyway, they were on me like a hawk.
Wow.
And anyway, so me and my mum had to go and get some I think we went to this fast food place and I got like some massive chips. But yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Also, Militer has tipped £3 through the donation link. What do you call 4 Spaniards in a boat with a hole in it?
Oh, God. I feel like I should know this. No, all I can think of is hose A and hose B. And stuff.
I don't know. She didn't put the answer.
Oh, great. Is that a general question?
Yeah.
So,
you won't get it on there because it's the donation link, but yeah.
Oh, I can't. So, sorry. So what was the question again?
What do you call 4 Spaniards in a boat with a hole in it?
4 Spaniards in a boat with a hole in it.
Yeah.
I can't, all I can think of is the name Miguel and Jose and... What do you call the Spanish footballer that keeps falling over? Gracias?
Gracias.
That always goes round well with the waiter on the Spanish holiday. Like, okay, you can leave now. That was my Spanish impression. It sounded like a Welshman. Sorry. So yeah, we went across America. We hit Texas. It was like 2 a.m. and we hit a petrol station. I remember walking in, I was like, are these people in fancy dress? There was literally a guy in cowboy boots and big old dungarees and a hat. I was like, wow, we're in Texas. We literally were on just the edge of it. We sort of went through it just about. But there was this thing called the Big Texan. It's on a Man vs. Food episode where they do a 72-ounce steak challenge. And this guy that came with me, he was a really nice guy. He was quite quiet and shy, but then he was starting to watch Man vs. Food episodes as we were driving along America after a while. Novelty wears off after hours, right?
Yeah.
And this is all on video. You can go and watch this on the channel if you wish this weekend. It's the MVK Does USA playlist, I think. It's very, very fun, very cool. And like me and Al, my mate, were like, we're just not really very hungry, but if you want to go there, we're literally passing this place for Man vs. Food, let's do it. And they had the 72-ounce steak challenge. And like we went in there, and I remember like there was a bit of a waiting room. It was heaving. It was like a big saloon, and there was like wooden surrounds all around us. Like people were like eating up and down, like looking into the center, all around, like a sort of square coliseum in some ways. But absolutely buzzing. There was like a whole biker gang there with leather jackets on from Germany, doing like a road trip. Probably way more fun than ours was. Our car. Is it Death Valley? We had to do the aircon off and down. The temperature fluctuation was nuts. But anyhow, there's a rattlesnake in a jar, literally in the waiting area. And I was just like, even though it's probably like 10 in the car park in Texas. But like, we were like, yeah, this is Matt. He wants to do the 72-ounce steak challenge. Bless him. And it's like, are you sure, man? You want to do this? He's like, yeah. So it's $72. If you eat the steak, you finish everything, you get it for free. And he's like, don't worry, buddy. This girl from England came here yesterday. She was half your height and absolutely smashed it. And like, me and Alice sat there, and I still remember to this day, the meal that I had was gorgeous. It was like loaded fries, and it's just like real, just fast foody stuff. I think it's a really novelty place as well. It's like a film set. It's like really overly Texan and like in a comical way, but really fun. And then they put, Matt is not sitting with us after he signed his disclaimer. They take him to the middle of the table, and he's on his own. There's no one else doing it. It's a table with 4 spaces, and there's a countdown clock above him. And like they ting, 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 ting. Hey, everybody. And bear in mind, poor Matt, he's so shy. We got Matt over here from the UK. He's going to be doing the 72-ounce steak challenge. Let's go. All right. And he starts. He's been doing his man versus food training. Apparently, there's a tactic: little slices and dunk it in the sauce to keep it interesting. But then it's not just the steak; it's onion rings and chips and like salad and everything. The guy gives it his best effort, and all these German biker guys, they're coming over with the GoPro cameras, doing the selfies, going like that, like, hey, we're here, this place with the 72 ounce, and this guy's just trying to eat and go. And I think in the nicest way, I think he finished half his fries and did about 30 ounces, and I still remember that steak. There is a clip of it in the video. It looked like a dinosaur's footprint, like a huge thing. So unfortunately, he did pay the $72 fee for the whole meal, and that steak stayed in the back of the car for the next 3 days, and I think he did eat it. So like, yeah, you got your money's worth. It was a good old steak. Yeah. Hey!
And they're up
there.
And they're about to try it.
They are about to try it. Okay, cool. Would you like to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on over, Hugo. Hi, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
There's such a delay. So, is there any of this?
Oh, no,
there we go. Is there any on the screen? Is it just us?
Yeah, it's just us.
Okay.
So they can see him up there.
They can't see the screen. That's the thing. Can we do the split?
Yeah, we can do split.
Oh, awesome. Hello. Look at that. He's slicing it so delicately. How's it going? Is it all right? Is it warm? Is it cold? Can you do it like that if it's cold? Is it warm?
We're talking sign language now.
It's a bit of a delay. Oh, yeah, it's getting a thumbs up. Oh, it's putting cream on it. I've got no cream in here. I've got some hot sauce. Is it good?
Right. We just need to reset Discord a second.
Oh, it's actually putting cream. I'm going to watch. I'm watching someone else putting cream. Can you see this?
No, not yet.
Oh, hang on, guys.
Discord has just gone.
Oh.
Oh, and
there we go.
We'll just get it back a second.
There we go. I'm literally filming it. There we go. How about that? I'm filming. There you go. It's a little bit buffery, but I love it. This is the ultimate. Absolutely brilliant. So this was Tim and his daughter who were here last week. Well, Tim was. They are absolutely going to town on that. Tell you what, that might need a bit more banana bread on it. All right, awesome. And they are actually up on the screen here. You can't see it too well, but they are there behind me. But we will try and get it so that it's split screen. How about that? Awesome. Yeah, great. This battery's about to go in this camera, actually.
I know. We might have to, yeah, we're going to have to look at that.
All right, so should we just taste this and then end this?
Yeah, I went. The split screen isn't working for some reason.
No?
But we showed him on that.
Yeah, progress. That's awesome. Nice one. So now I feel a bit bad. I haven't got any cream. How's it been for you today, Hugo?
Oh, it's been great. I've loved it today.
Yeah,
it's been awesome. Doing spice, mint,
Yeah,
voices.
yeah. Take your pick. I reckon one in the middle. Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
I've eaten so much food today. Oh my gosh. So videos coming up. There's the triple chocolate cake thing I've done. I've got this fusion food one with different countries. We've got the kitchen gadgets, and I did a ginger 3-in-1 toaster panini grill thing today as well. I filmed that today. I ate so much food. Oh, after you, go for it.
No,
Yeah.
well, cheers.
Yeah, it was. It's been a long week, and the Patreon bonus video on Monday, so a long old time. Still good.
Is it good? It's marvellous.
Oh, blimey, that's actually edible.
That's delicious. No, it tastes a bit like.
Look at Tim. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we've got it on the camera, but it literally putting the whole can of cream in it. That's amazing. I don't know if we caught that, but let's just say there might be a little bit of cleaning up needed in. Oh, you can hear us, right? Mm-hmm. That was very. Maybe point it at that.
Do it again.
We can take it off. Yeah, awesome. This is Hugo Free Reign. There we go. Oh, you got to do it again now, Tim. Oh, he's having a beer.
Go on, one more time.
Are they watching us back now? Oh no, they're like, we got to do it again. Oh, this banana bread's all right. Amazing. Well.
Oh, no, there he is.
Actually, Tim did offer to do. I can clip some of your videos down into a short. I feel like that might make it. Mucky Tim. That's quite a good nickname.
Mucky Tim.
Somebody gave me a CD from ABBA, so I said thank you for the music. I like that.
So
actually,
I say...
do you like ABBA?
Oh, I love ABBA.
Ah, Mamma Mia. Have you seen Mamma Mia?
Yeah.
Ah,
Mamma Mia.
I only watched it like last year.
Here we
I
go.
went to see a musical, then the film. Hugo's dancing, brilliant. We have to do it. I mean, is that the 24-hour fancy dress as ABBA?
we need some flares on.
My sister is in, has done some ABBA tributes to my older sister. She's actually,
Get her on.
it hurts me to say this, but she's actually an okay singer. She's pretty good. She would be able, actually she's got a whole ABBA tribute band that she knows because they were desperately looking for a keyboard player, and I very nearly did a plea in a video to say, do any of you guys want to play the keyboard in an ABBA tribute band with my sister? Oh, imagine that.
No, imagine for the 21. Now let's go to the
24-hour
live
stream.
performance.
Yeah. There's like a band in the corner. Here, Mamma Mia, here I go again. Under Attack is a very underrated ABBA song, and that's all I'm going to say. But I like all types of music. I like heavy metal. I'm going to go to a mosh pit after this. I'm not. Oh yeah, thanks for coming out, keeping the banana bread alive. All right. Sorry. Thank you guys so much. I don't know where this has gone. Good stream, says Yvonne Okafor. Thank you very much. Thanks, Nick. Thank you, Tim. Tim and daughter. Thank you, guys. They're just finishing up and they're still being casted to the screen. Thank you so much for joining. If you want to join in as well, we'll find out a way we can get lots of you on there. And no doubt, I want to see Tim with his cream. That sounds wrong. God, that's late. I'll see Tim squirting the cream again on camera. That'll be really fun. And hopefully be able to hear next time. How about that? Nice one. Oh, he's smiling. Thank you to everyone on Twitch as well. Actually, people that have been using the emoticons that I've added. If there's any other cool things you want me to add on there, I'll do it on YouTube too. So you can, it's like a Boston emoji and some stonking. And I tried doing one of Seal's face, but it was too small. So I'll add some more. Apparently, Boiling Tea is good at removing heavy metal. Abba Dabba Doo. Hugo sounds like such an old soul. There we are.
Well, what can I say?
Yeah.
To be fair, my music taste is all older, so yeah.
How about a meat meal and an equivalent version in vegetarian? That sounds good. That's by Muggle and Muck. That sounds like someone who's got a joint YouTube account with their pet, possibly. Like your name is Muggle?
Harry Potter, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because
I've been to Harry
well, yeah, non-magic folk are called muggles. So you're a muggle?
I went there. The girls, I went to Harry Potter World, and I actually do feel I do want to watch these films now. It was really cool because it was like the whole production-y stuff as well.
Yeah. Was that in London?
Yeah, in London, the Warner Brothers Studios thing.
Yeah.
And it was just before COVID lockdown, so we managed to just get there. And I just remember going into the wand store, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing because they got it all like piled up high.
And they'll be £70 each.
Yeah, like it literally had to take a mortgage out to buy a wand, and I guarantee you ask them where it is now, you're like, you're
collecting
a wizard.
dust somewhere.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Barry. Bye for now. Bye, guys. Remember, is Barry reading out super chats? Says Benjamin. Yes, I think I've got all of them. I'm trying my best.
We're up to date so far now.
On excuse me, on Twitch. We were very new to it last week, but I feel like we've kept on top of that as well a little bit. We've done our best there. Muggle is a beginner muddling through. Okay. But yeah. If you wanted to tell me where you have been from watching tonight, that would be quite nice as a little way to finish. That would be quite nice for me to read just a few of those out if you like. If you'd like to like the video on YouTube, that would be awesome. I don't know what the equivalent is on Twitch, but that would share, I think, with other people and maybe attract some other people to join us in. But at the end of the day, for me, if we even have just like one person, and I said earlier, if it is just my mum watching, I've had a lot of fun.
4% on the battery.
4% on the battery.
Here we go. This might die before us.
So Jax is from Mexico, Diane Hackett from Essex, Spud Gun Rich from Exeter, Bruce O'Reilly from Belgium. Very, very cool. Oh, it's kind of...
Oh, Tim said I have one last message.
Tim's got one last message.
I took it off. Thanks, lads. There we go.
Nice one. Oh, the broom probably been way expensive. Someone's just put that. Yeah, I bet the Harry Potter broom. The something Nimbot 5 billion or whatever it is. Lydia from Indiana, USA. Mark Olsen from Sweden. It's Eris from Netherlands. Rogue One, Copenhagen. Zulu West from North England. Colorado, Wales. Alex B. Lucy Sharp from Rugby. 3 hours away from me. Did they invent rugby in Rugby? Is that where it came from? I know a guy like William Webb picked the football up, didn't he, and started running with it. Did you want to see all of the breads on your social media? What does that mean? Twitch's epic community. See you all next time. Thank you, James D on Twitch. Bruce O'Reilly with some dolphins, I think, is that? Flip Purr from Pittsburgh. Natasha from Scotland. South Yorkshire. Dave Birch. Greg Orchard, Upper Michigan. Muggle and Mika from the Highlands. Trek Matt from Somerset. There we go. Southwest Virginia. South Africa. Oh my God, we are literally going around the world here. Not many Australians or New Zealanders, I kind of understand that. But up from bottom right corner of the atlas. Let's get going. Thank you so much. If you've just missed this, you can watch it from the start or check out the playlist. As I say, there's some really cool videos. The chocolate cake one I've just put up, I would really encourage you to check that out this weekend because it might sway you to either make this or some chocolate cake, which was just 4 ingredients. And if you've got the patience, you can turn it into something rather quirky indeed. So check that out if you wish. Thank you so much, Twitch and YouTube. It's been a pleasure. Nobody died. The cake wasn't raw, which I was really worried about, but they can sometimes fail. And to everyone that cooked along, and especially Tim with the cameo with the cream, thank you so much. Cheers, Hugo. Cheers, Norman.